What's up, guys? Before we begin this podcast, I want to let you know that we'll be at the Brea Improv next Wednesday, February 2nd at 8 p.m. It's going to be me, JT, Strider, Trevor Wallace, and one other comic. So go to BreaImprov.com, check it out, get some tics. If you're in the Orange County area, that's where Brea is. So LA, Orange County, San Diego, come to Brea, check us out. It's going to be sick. And yeah. What's up, guys? Before we begin this podcast, I want to let you know once again that we are brought to you by Manscaped. Manscaped, thank you so much for keeping our trims pubed, for looking after our hogs, making sure their dinks are looking fresh and clean, because roses are red, violets are blue. Don't let a wild pube wreck you. Valentine's Day is just around the corner, and our sponsors at Manscaped are here for you with the best tools to get your balls ready for the special occasion. This V-Day, it's time to join the 4 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped, the leaders in below-the-waist grooming, with our exclusive offer. Go to manscaped.com and use code GODEEP for 20% off plus free shipping. We are also brought to you by Helix Sleep. What up, Helix Sleep? Giving you the best sleep on the planet. Are you nervous about buying a mattress online? Do not be. Helix Sleep has over 12,000 five-star reviews for a reason. Their 2-minute sleep quiz matches you with the perfect mattress that's the perfect fit. Plus, you have 100 nights to try it out risk-free. Helix is offering up to $200 off all mattress orders and 2 free pillows for our listeners at helixsleep.com/go-deep. Finally brought to you by DraftKings. DraftKings, what up? Thank you to DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now. Use promo code GODEEP and get 56-1 odds on any NFL team. Bet just $5 and win $280 in free bets if your team wins. That's code GODEEP on the DraftKings Sportsbook app. All right, let's start the show.
What's with deep? Going deep. Chatting JT.
What is South African cuisine?
There's a lot of it's a lot of mixture of stuff.
Throw that mic.
A lot of different. Oh, my bad. A lot of different.
Are we recording?
I think we're recording right now, yeah.
It's a lot of. I mean, I feel like just because so many people have colonized it, you get a nice mixture. A lot of British stuff. They're also super into gin, which I feel like is just because of the Brits. But like it was like a tasting menu place. But like one was like, they just end up doing fusion with like local ingredients. Like. The one of the nice places we went to was like French inspired. Another one was Japanese inspired, but then they just use stuff that they have around. Yeah.
I gotta check it out.
It's pretty tight.
Chad, you want to kick us off?
Yeah.
Are you tired?
No, I'm just thinking of something to say.
You seem tired.
I didn't get a lot of sleep last night.
Oh, really? What's going on? Were you enjoying some company? I'm a pervert. I like to know.
I was in San Diego and drove back late. Anyways.
Sounds like there's more to it.
I'll talk about it later. It's a little premature.
Ooh.
Smart.
Ooh.
That sounds exciting. Yeah.
I had a great time. But let's fire up this pod, slap the titties, and spread my ass. What's up, Stokers of Stoke Nation? This is Chad Kroger coming in with the Going Deep and Chad and JT podcast. Guys, no. I'm here with my compadre, Jean Thomas.
Boom, clap, Stokers.
And we're here with the Jock de Javier.
Oh.
Strider Wilson.
Honored. Oui. Is that French? Was that French?
Mm-hmm.
I was just...
Oui.
I was like, what's a J word that goes with Javier Bardem?
Oh, dude, yeah.
People love that Bardem impression.
Yeah.
Josh Brolin really inspired me to... He's a very good man, so I have to give him credit where credit is due, and just do credit. He's a very funny man. Very funny.
What makes him so funny?
He's the art of a surprise every time. He listened to the podcast, actually. He heard me talking about him singing his praises. So he called me up singing, motherfucker.
Were you depressed when he called you?
I was very sad. I am always in a state of sadness. When he called me, I was driving long distance in the desert alone, not drinking water, and just hoping to get died from a meteorite crashing straight into my moon roof. And so I hope to go down.
Why a meteorite?
Because if you're in the desert, lots of times I find that these meteors fall out there a lot. Through my research, I learned about that. And Josh Brolin called me, so funny. He sent me a text message of his grundle. He says, hey, this is my grundle, motherfucker. His hair's back by, because he is always telling his perennial. And he's showing me his grundle. And I said, what is that? So funny to know it's his gooch. Of course, I call it his gooch.
Do you ever joke with him?
I'm not a very funny man. I'm a very serious man. So that's why when he brings me this levity, it makes me so happy.
No, you need that in your life. That's nice.
But yeah, dude, I was fired up to do that. Dude, that just came about nice and organically. We were hanging out. You showed me a nice clip.
Yeah, I was just laughing at Javier Bardem in the clip. I was, this guy's really dramatic. I mean, you just were like...
So have you had that impression in the can, or you just came up with it that day?
I never did a Javier Bardem. I used to do like at UCB, like a Spanish teacher who like would talk about his kids, and he could never... His students kept pranking him, and so he would try to prank his students back, but he was such a kind heart that he could never prank them back. He'd always encourage them.
It's really funny.
He'd be like, Ashley, you're the tallest girl in the class. And you every time you show up, people know. And it's not because you're tall, it's because you are smart. And it is because you have a bright smile and never let that change. Nothing.
Was that based off a real teacher?
No, that was just based off. It was a pitch that I did, and then the person was like, the director, who's Hal. Hal was the director.
Oh, Hal,
like,
nice.
He's like, dude, get emotional with this. I'd love to see you be emotional. And then the other director, this girl, Anais, who's great. She's like, yeah, play just find different ranges. And I could get away with playing a Spanish dude.
We had sophomore year Spanish together, right, with Miss Seidenfeld?
Yeah.
I'll blank her name.
Yeah, we did. I was a bully in that class. Ferraro was in that class. I remember we were doing a quiz one time, and I threw his pencil out the window. It was on the third story. I said, good luck finishing now, dude.
Nice.
Classic great bullying, dude.
It's funny.
Yeah.
I have one distinct memory. I sat next to Kristen Constantino, Lauren Adams. I was in a good row.
It's a great row.
And I remember
It's a murderer's row. Hot high school
One
girls.
time they were talking about, dude, I'm reading that Anthony Kiedis book, and it's funny when he talks about girls he dated in junior high, he still describes how beautiful they are, and he's like, she wore these Guess jeans that just made her body into that of an angel. And he puts himself back into that 12-year-old head, but I can't stop picturing him as a 50-year-old man right now. And still like fantasizing about them. But I guess, he's thinking of it as a 12-year-old, but it is a little shocking. But I remember in that Spanish class, those girls were talking about how hot Tony Soprano was.
Whoa.
Really?
And I couldn't wrap my head around it because back then it was like Justin Timberlake on the cover of Rolling Stone. It was like, younger, more fit people, but both of them were like, Tony Soprano's a smoke show.
Dude,
Whoa.
I could see that. Whenever I rewatch Sopranos, I'm like, his power.
It's his animalistic power.
Yeah.
100.
He just oozes that, yeah.
So they were watching Sopranos. Like, would anybody find him sexy if you don't watch the
No, I
Sopranos?
think you gotta
So you
watch
need the
Sopranos.
context.
I mean, him in the intro with that music, with the cigar, he's a hot dude.
Have you seen the footage behind the scenes of him beating the shit out of like an Escalade to get into character?
No?
Yeah, it's just him before a scene getting into character. He's just punching an Escalade.
I
Really?
really hope it was his car.
Yeah.
That's amazing, dude.
Yeah, you just see some locations manager who's like, James, can you stop? Someone stop him. They're like, no, he's got to get into character. Let him go.
Shut the fuck up.
You piece of shit. And then speaking of you, Chris, I think you have that same animalistic passion.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I would say I'm the Tony Soprano of our friend group, for
Nice.
sure.
Nice.
So
In
you
every way.
and you saw some animals recently, yeah?
Yeah, I went on safari. Saw some big ones. Saw some lions, dude. Very
That's
mellow.
So cool.
Mm.
Yeah, they kind of just lay around, right?
During the day, they're just chill. Like the guy was, the bigger dude was sleeping kind of like face to face with the lioness, because he didn't want the smaller male lion to roll up. So he literally sleeps like right next to her to make sure nothing happens.
Whoa.
And we drive up, and he'd just pick his head up and like look, and then just be like, oh, never mind, and then just lay back down. And
Yeah.
they would just chill. So we like drove like right next to them.
Right.
It was amazing.
That's awesome.
That's pretty
I
cool.
want to go on a
rad.
safari so bad.
Did they roar or yawn? Sorry.
Just like he just made sleepy faces, like and then go down. And I guess our guide was saying like she's actually part of this other pack, and she's probably not actually having sex with this dude, and she's just trying to keep him from, because another lioness in that pack had babies, and she's just keeping this one preoccupied so he doesn't stumble in there and go after the babies so that he can try and mate with them. And so she's just running distraction.
Whoa.
And this dude doesn't even know it.
You used to have that great joke where it'd be an innocuous moment in a movie where a woman would say something straightforward to like the guy in the scene with her, like the lady would be like, and it'd be innocuous dialogue. She'd be like, "Hey, I'm gonna go get like dinner," and then my brother would just turn to me and go, "She's playing him." Dudes, also, someone came up with a name for this setup right here between us four.
Oh, what's the
I
name?
wanted to pitch it, see how you guys feel about it. The Four Freshmen.
Yeah, I saw that.
I didn't know
I'm
why.
confused by freshman.
I guess because my brother's new.
Right.
I kind of like it. I'd kind of like us being the Four Freshmen because it's like we're fresh, we're new, and like we're like young whippersnappers, and we're
Is there a way we can say it? Like, we're the four fresh men.
right. Like emphasize
Yeah.
the fresh part. I like when fresh is used as like kind of a critique of how someone's acting. You know?
Yeah.
Like, hey, are you being fresh with me?
Yeah.
Like you being a little shit.
I don't want to step on Joe's toes and like the whole 4 and 4, maybe just the freshman. I don't know.
Oh, the
Right.
freshman. That's better.
Yeah.
Yeah, losing the 4 is better.
It's a great That's a great call right there. That's like Timberlake Facebook style. Just Facebook.
It's more elegant.
Just freshman.
It's cleaner.
Freshman.
Freshman.
The freshman.
Was it the Facebook?
It was the Facebook. And then he says that leaving in the movie, he says
Guy's
that
a
leaving the dinner.
genius. He's worth a bill. Give him that bill.
He's so fucking cool.
He is cool in that movie.
I mean,
He's so good at that movie.
I don't know. It's freshman.
You didn't think he was good?
No, I said he's so good in that movie.
Oh,
I love
okay.
it. Yeah.
Did you? Who'd you guys side with in the Social Network? Were you with Mark or were you with the?
Oh, I'm big time with Garfield.
Right.
Just because I know
Mark
about
now?
Mark now. I guess it's hard for me to separate the two when I just watched the movie.
Mm-hmm.
But I think knowing after Mark, rode that hydrofoil with all that sunscreen, I was like, he
Yeah.
deserves to lose
Yeah, we
all
haven't
his
seen
money.
Savern do that.
All time
Yeah.
uncool.
But what
Yeah.
about Zuckerberg versus the Winklevi?
I like the Winklevoss twins now because they're pretty sick. I think they're just cool dudes and they pushing Bitcoin and they're crypto gods. So I'll go with them. They're all about decentralization. He's all about putting us in the metaverse and all this other, crazy shit that Facebook's doing. I don't even know.
It's compelling.
Yeah.
Winklevi brothers are also 6'5". I like height. And when I valeted their car at the hotel, they did have a snowboard rack on their BMW.
Dude.
And I respected that.
Did they tip
Dude.
well?
No.
Really?
Ooh.
They didn't have any cash, dude. They don't believe in
Yeah, exactly. Dude, they're
They
like,
throw you some doge.
they gave me a tip. They said, "Are you maximizing your time here? Is this the best utility of your time?"
Yeah.
Valeting. I was like, I don't know. It could be better if you gave me a 20, dude. Yeah. It'd be sick.
Well, speaking of the metaverse and virtual things,
Yeah.
people know what we do here. We draft.
Yes.
We do a draft. We have a draft today. We're pivoting away from film. We're doing our top 4 video games of all time. And we've had so much disagreement over genre and parameters, not looking at anyone particularly. And then, although Bertolina, who runs ATC, checked me well, where I was like, Strider's got to step in genre. He's like, bro, you picked Eyes Wide Shut, a Christmas movie. And I was like, I needed to hear that. But so for this one, we have a little bit more of a setup. So we're going to do, you pick 4 video games. At least 2 have to be console games, but all 4 can be console games. How do we define console games?
Something you fucking plug into a TV and you have a controller to play it, dude.
And
I
then,
think that-
Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo,
Yes.
Sega.
Something you unwrap at
What else?
Christmas, dude.
Dreamcast.
Dreamcast. Dude, Dreamcast was sick.
Dreamcast was
Bro,
Dude, I played
that was the
Dreamcast.
best
I got some
Yeah.
Dreamcast pics, baby.
Dude, do you really?
Oh, yeah, baby.
Of course you do,
better
genre
believe it.
bender.
The
Yeah, you're going
Dreamcast
all
is a great
Dreamcast.
system, dude.
You're doing 4 Dreamcast picks, dude.
Yeah, dude.
You sicko,
Yeah, dude,
bro.
Pokemon Go on Dreamcast. Just play by yourself, dude.
This one's gonna make Aaron cream.
Yeah, dude. Oh, dude, Aaron, dude, did you bring a change of pants, bro? Because you're gonna be creaming this episode, dude. Careful, I'm in the splash zone, dude. This dude slings, ropes him. Ropes his jizz. That's what I meant to say. I'm a fucking pervert.
I love it. So we're gonna do at least 2 console games. You can do up to 4, and then you can do 1 computer game, and you can do 1 arcade game.
Sick.
And so here comes. We should odds or even it's real quick to figure out the order.
Nervous, dude.
Snake style as always.
Oh, right. Yeah, what do we do?
So you throw out a 1 or a 2.
Oh, right.
Yeah, don't look, dude.
You ready?
Wait, so how you calling it, JT? Just 1, 2, 3, then we pull it
1,
out?
2, 3, and then shoot.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Shoot. We gotta go
Okay,
again.
we gotta go
We gotta
again.
go again. 1, 2, 3. So you're the 4th pick.
4th, okay.
1, 2, 3. You're the 3rd pick.
It's fun.
1, 2, 3. Oh no, we have to paper rock scissors.
Oh, okay.
So paper rock scissors shoot.
So-
Dude, I don't want to be number 1. I need to.
Dude, number one's tough. That's all I looked at my list before we did it. 'cause I was like, I need to know what I'm gonna pick.
Paper, rock, scissors, shoot.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't wanna
Paper
be number
rock
1,
scissors
bro.
shoot. All right, I have the number 1
Bang.
pick.
Oh, fuck, that's nerve-wracking, dude.
Yeah, last time I got to this point and then was like, I didn't think about this. And
I know. Hey, can you hand me one of those smashes, bro?
Absolutely. Bro.
Let's go, dude.
Oh,
let's
dude.
loosen up, dude. Let's get going,
let me
dude.
check a
smashed a
little bit about
lot
this
this
before I go.
weekend.
Did you?
Yeah.
Love to hear that.
With the boys in Denver, dude.
Oh yeah, dude. Shout out to the Denver crew, dude. Legends.
All right.
Trev, dude.
I think I know what my number 1 pick is, and I don't.
I'm
think
nervous,
it's the,
dude.
I don't think it's the one that. I know what my number 1 pick is. And actually,
Dude.
I don't even have to say it because we have visual imagery that, by coincidence, is in studio.
Oh, shnikes.
Oh.
Master Chief, I'm going Halo.
Nice.
Now,
bro.
a lot of this, more so than movies, is steeped in nostalgia. I think
Yeah.
there's another game that I played a lot more when I was younger that's a similar version of it's like the same kind of game, shooter style. But I think when Halo came out on Xbox, it just, for one thing, it revolutionized the playing style because I think it was the first game I can remember where it was double access control, where you could be moving with one joystick but then controlling the direction you're shooting with the other one. Never seen anything like that. And then the single player campaign mode was amazing.
So
the story
sick.
was great. Master Chief was an amazing protagonist. Cortana was incredible.
Cortana was a hope.
The monsters were freaking great. The little critters that you'd have to blast around. I love
The flood.
The different weapons, the human weapons versus the alien weapons was dope. And then, but most of all, the reason I'm picking it is the multiplayer was insane, dude. Like Blood Gulch,
Blood Gulch, dude.
Hang 'em high.
Yeah.
Hang 'em High, which was you. See, that was what was so funny because me and my brother grew up playing Halo 2-on-2. We'd always play against Josh Panko and Greg Ebel, and we'd play the snow level.
We played that, and then Blood Gulch was like our
Like-
if we got tired of that one because we played it 30 times. What was the snow one called?
That was Halo 2, wasn't it? Or
No,
was there-
snow
it was
was
the
the
first
first one.
Okay.
And then we would play that snow level so much where like we had such a set style where I would be in a ghost. This was the first multiplayer I can remember too where you had the vehicle option. I'd be in a ghost. My brother would get the tank. If we couldn't, we'd hang out in this one cave and bait the dudes up to come get us. And we'd always beat Josh and Greg because we always had great teamwork. And then one time we just kept talking shit to Greg until we baited him into driving up there. And Josh was like, "Don't do it. We have the advantage. Don't you fucking do it, Greg." Greg comes up there. We kill him. Going like a 30 kill
Amazing.
run. Take the game. And yeah, I just probably spent the most valuable time playing that one. And the
Yeah.
2-on-2 was great. You had the pistols were amazing, especially in Hang 'em High. Because
Yep.
when I started hanging out with you, I realized you guys played Hang 'em High and it was all pistols. And it was a totally different version of the game. You guys didn't like vehicles.
Didn't like 'em, yeah.
You would like ban them on every level,
Yeah,
right?
on Blood Gulch, we'd take them out. Get rid of tanks, get rid of ghosts, get rid of banshees, take them all out.
I was a sniper in the tank, though. I was darting people from across the map all
Oh,
the
yeah,
time.
you could yes.
Because for the rocket on it.
But it was a great game, I think. And I think, yeah, it's
Sniper,
got to be
dude,
my
the
number one. And I needed a first-person shooter
Yep.
in my list, and I'm going with Halo. So Halo's my number one.
Dude, you also can't forget that Halo is the birthplace of teabagging.
Oh, yeah, and it's better for bagging.
It's
Oh,
the best
yeah.
bagging game. It's where it first started happening, and it started it all.
Let's go.
Or the intro song.
Very Very ominous.
What do you guys take? What's your take on the sword? How do you guys feel about the sword?
So that came in at number 2.
Oh, that was number 2?
Yeah, and I wanted them to do it, and I was psyched when they did it.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
They had the beatdown in number 1, which was fun.
Right.
But the plasma sword, the one hit
Plasma
KO,
sword is,
for the most part.
When you get
it's
that and you're
amazing.
just plowing through dudes.
It's amazing. That way, it gave you that extra burst in your leap too when you went into
So
attack.
fun.
mode.
Yeah.
Dude, we would play prisoner, just grenades and hitting only. That's all you were allowed to do.
Dude.
Like you'd have a pistol, and guns, but you couldn't pick them up. And you just strap bros with plasmas, throw frags.
The
dude.
plasma
Just hit
grenades.
each other.
Those were the
Bro,
best.
if you strap
Stickies.
someone, dude, like someone would down you and you go, I fucking strapped you, and then they die when you were dead, and it'd be the greatest thing in the world.
you knew they were about to go down.
From I think it's from Halo, because like when you would play online, if you did that to someone, you'd get like extra points, and it would say "from the grave" because they would kill you, but you would have stuck them, and then and then
From
you're
the
already
grave
dead,
is the
and then
best. Yeah.
it would explode.
Dude, when they're running away with the plasma, you're just like, fucking got you,
You're
dude.
done.
That dude's voice too, running riot.
Yeah.
Amazing
yeah.
voice, bro.
Run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you get some kills
Kill.
in a row,
So good.
killing streak.
Yeah.
Running riot.
Yeah, there was one after that, like 10, which I never even
Yeah, it was
hit.
like colossal.
Massacre or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forget. That's fucking dope though. All right, Chad.
I'm also gonna go with a first-person shooter.
Nothing wrong with that.
This is a classic. You guys, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. It started I think it was the first-person shooter, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't know.
Culturally, it felt like it.
Yeah.
It changed the game.
It changed.
I know what you're gonna say.
It changed
probably
the
like
game.
multiplayer one, right?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
GoldenEye.
Yeah, bro. Let's go. That was gonna be
GoldenEye on
mine, dude.
N64.
Yeah.
Dude, I started playing that when I was like, came out in 97, probably when I was like 7 years old, and changed my world. I mean, dude, my mom would make me peanut butter and marshmallow fluff sandwiches, and I would try to get that golden gun and just captives. I mean, it was great. It had multiplayer too,
Oh,
right?
iconic.
And the story mode is epic. And dude, when you get on the satellite level, that was always my favorite. And who's that guy? Sean Bean.
Trevelyan,
And
dude.
you got to kill the Sean Bean character guy.
The look of it was
006.
incredible too. The way
Yeah.
the bad guys and the girl looked in it was so
Yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah.
Great gun. And Golden Gun. The
Golden Gun.
We played multiplayer. We always played Complex and Man with the Golden Gun.
Yep.
Or proximity mines.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
prox, you get
Oh,
the nice,
right.
you get the nice assault rifle.
Bro, we had it memorized where you would spawn,
Yeah.
and we would just put proxies there. That's how much
Dude,
we played.
Dude, if I remember it correctly, I used to I think at the time I thought it was hilarious to get in the stall, kill someone in the stall. What
Yeah.
was the thing?
Oh,
Yeah.
In Complex.
There's
Yeah,
no,
I think it was
the lab,
Complex.
the
yeah,
science
it
lab
might be
level.
called Complex. I don't remember what it was, but it's the one where it's in the movie where they actually launch GoldenEye the first time and then
Yeah.
they blow it up.
Yeah.
The station that you could go through the bathrooms in there.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
And through some of the vents. Because I did want to bring this up because Dan Collins, I hope you listen to this, man, because I'm still 1-0 undefeated against you in that game.
Let's go.
And I beat him on that level with the golden gun
go.
because I was very cheap because
Nice.
he's really good at the game, and I just sat in the vent and waited for him.
Nice.
Did you guys make it where you couldn't play as Odd Job?
Yes.
Because it was like a
Yes.
cheat.
Yes. Right,
'Cause he was
yeah.
so little.
But if you
could shoot his
went to the
ass.
bottom, you went to Moonraker Elite number 2. It was also a tiny lady character who you could do odd job as well.
Whoa.
Sometimes Oddjob though would
Get
if you
a
picked the
headshot.
right character, it was a headshot. I don't remember which one.
But you
I
would
don't know if I-
kneel. That's why you always kneeled as odd job
Oh,
to cruise around. You were a little
right.
slower, but if you kneeled, you'd shoot over him every time.
Dude, and then there was a female villain, right?
Xenia?
And there's one in the movie.
Xenia Onatopp.
Xenia, yeah, is she in the game? Because
Famke Janssen.
she
Yeah.
made me as a kid, I was like, this is the hottest thing I've ever done.
And in that movie
For
where
sure,
she killed
bro.
guys
Oh.
during sex.
Yeah, that
Oh.
general.
But
Oh,
like
dude.
wrapping her
Oh,
legs
in full guard.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she would scream in pleasure.
dude. Yeah.
It's not bad.
Dude, I remember, when you're trying to kill her during the game or whatever you're doing, I was as an 8-year-old, I was like, this is the horniest I've ever been.
Dude, totally. You have to
Game
kill
you
her.
can beat
Yeah.
off too. That's
Oh,
pretty sick.
that's
Yeah.
huge. Being
Yeah.
able to beat off is huge.
I remember this mom was watching me play a game that will probably get mentioned coming up, but it was a fighter game.
Yeah.
And I was playing as this hot girl, and she just looks at me and she goes, "How's she supposed to fist fight in those boots?" Because she had ridiculous stilettos on.
Yeah.
She remember looking at her. Her name was Dosi. I was like, "What are you talking about?"
Oh, training?
Yeah. I was like, "She's hot." That's how she is.
It's a weapon.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
That's a really good number 2. Probably the most, influential game in terms of setting the trajectory for everything.
It's huge, dude. Dude, that game, one time we went on a ski trip and there was this family called the Steeds that lived right below us, and there was 4 brothers, and I have 3 brothers, so there was 4 of us. So thank you, Mom and Dad, for boning and creating perfect multiplayer numbers in my family. And the Steeds had that, but their parents didn't get them an N64 for Christmas. And we went on a ski trip, and we lived with my grandma, and those kids knew we had an N64. Bro, the whole time we were on a ski trip, we were just like, we fucking can't wait to get back inside and game. We come back, dude. We go in our house, dude, and my grandma's a nice lady, bro. All fucking 4 of those kids are over when we're not even home, dude. We didn't even invite them over. They came over and said, oh, can we play the Xbox game, the N64 game? My grandma's like, sure, whatever. Dude, they were there for hours making themselves comfortable and shit in our house on our couch.
Fuck.
Bro, we walk in, get the fuck out. The fuck out. We're not taking turns. Dude, brutal, bro.
Never hung out with your grandma again.
Yeah, dude, I kicked our that's why I was talking to my grandma.
Yeah.
Grandma, get out.
Do you remember those games were so expensive too when they came out? Because I remember going over to Target like the first day. Were they like $75 a game or something like that?
I think so.
Probably.
They were like $60.
Get a rumble pack, dude.
$60.
Rumble
more than
packs are
that.
sick.
And or you can get the Game Shark hooked up, where you get all the cheats.
That was huge.
And then you can get the Walter
Oh.
PPK as a golden gun.
Which was so.
yeah.
It was just a cartridge that you put in and
Yeah.
you put the game into that
And
one.
then you blow into it. You're like, oh, it must have dust on it.
I miss doing that.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Well, so did you guys have? You had N64. Did you have PS2 as well?
We were never a PlayStation.
Or PlayStation.
household. We went.
It's so funny. You could like I'd be like the Brownings. They're a PlayStation family.
Yeah.
We were always like Super
Anthony and Ian
Nintendo.
had Sega Genesis, which we weren't.
No, we were a Nintendo family, not a Genesis.
Super
Yeah, I
Nintendo.
don't know many
to
Sega
N64.
people.
I had Sega.
You had Sonic on Sega. That
Yeah.
was like the big selling point there.
Sick. Madden. I used to play Madden on Sega.
Whoa, no, you
All right, I'm not
dropping
saying anything. I'm not
hints,
saying anything.
Well, speaking of which, what's your pick?
No,
Who's
I'm not up
next?
yet.
Chris.
I'm also gonna go with a shooter. I'm gonna go with Call of Duty 4: Modern Warfare.
Nice.
Which I feel like really set it on this trajectory that we're experiencing now. And you guys had great first-person shooter ones. This was my next one. I really wanted one in there, and this one was a game changer. I feel like it took another step up. It was also so different from Halo, which was dominating at the time. And one of the biggest, it had an amazing campaign that was pretty short, that also ended with a slow-mo. The super badass commander slides you a pistol, and then it's slow-mo, and you... It's like such an epic ending to the game. And the multiplayer was amazing. And one of the biggest things that I'd ever seen, because I don't think any other video game had ever done this, you could shoot through walls.
Yeah.
It was the first time where you could wall bang. And I remember that, like, it used to just be where, like, it would just be like a dead space. It felt like you were interacting with the world so much more. And, like, it was just so fun. Felt like I was in, like, a Michael Mann movie because you could do that. And it set the tone.
It's a great pick.
All-time pick, dude. You guys have taken all my first-person shooters that I love. I'm already creating myself a victim narrative here. I just bend things, but I'm fired up. I got a great, hopefully, first pick. I'm real nervous, boys. But I'm going with Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
It's a
Oh,
great
dude.
pick. It's a great pick.
Oh, dude.
No need to be nervous about that.
The soundtrack,
One
bro.
or two.
I think I'm just going to go number 1. It's so fucking sick.
No. It's great.
It's so sick. But I mean, you read some lists, they'll tell you otherwise. But I don't want to get into anyone else's picks. But I mean, dude, the soundtrack was so sick. It's a game, unlike, I love the camaraderie of a first-person shooter, talking shit to my brothers and like playing multiplayer. But Tony Hawk was a game that you popped in when you were on your own and you were immediately stoked. It was unreal, dude. I'd play as Bucky Lassick. I'd cruise down. I'd watch that intro skate video. You get to go to sick places and all the levels and stuff and just listen to some great ass music. And it was just so much fun. Like, I would have never thought I'd like that game, but it's so rad.
It's so sick.
And it was a game where I utilized like those little yellow buttons on the N64 controller where I like never thought about using them, but was hitting them in a sort of a seemingly intelligent manner where like, I like in any other game I ever played, like I never memorized buttons to do moves. I always just like smash it. But in that game I was like, okay, boom, let me hit this button, hold this here. I could do it. The nollies, the grinds, so sick. So sick.
Yeah, that game, that and GoldenEye just changed my world. I could play Tony Hawk for hours. And dude, the best thing I like the big combo aspect of it. I think a lot of people are on the skate side of things, you know, where it's much more
It's like hard to
realistic.
do an ollie.
It's hard to do an ollie, yeah. And it's very satisfying when you do a trick, but I like just Tony Hawk where you're just you're manualing.
Yeah, you
through the whole thing.
circumnavigate San Francisco in like 2 minutes.
Yeah, yeah.
No, it's
break
pretty
through
cool.
windows and stuff, and like,
Yeah.
you know, like obviously you couldn't do that.
Yeah, you break through. You do spine transfers over like skyscrapers.
Dude, Christ Air was one of my favorite moves. Dude.
Christ
So
Air,
sick.
dude.
I was
was
never
special.
that good at it. I couldn't connect tricks that well. The people who could manual really well.
Yeah.
But that was huge.
Connect every trick.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was you had to be able to do that.
Or you just put on perfect grind, which would also help with manuals. It's so funny how many games with like cheats were just like
You just do
you
it.
just decide to like because if you're because then you can get in like competitions where you're both are like time trials of like who can rack up the most points with tricks. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And that's and so a lot of times I feel like we would play with just perfect grind on just to make it easier and more fun.
Right.
Yeah, it's more. It's one of those games too, which I think is a big component for games coming up probably in future picks, but also the ones that we talked about, where it's a game where I would enjoy watching someone who's good at it play.
Yeah.
Like I had a buddy Joey. I'd be like, I'd like wake him up at a sleepover and be like, "Hey, bro, you should play. I want to watch."
Yeah.
And he'd be like, "Dude, you just play. I'm tired." I'm like, "No, you're sick at it." He'd be like, "All right." I'm
What
gonna crush
about? Well, we
donuts."
should mention this because everyone understands this in video games. What about when you're stuck at a part in a video game
Oh, bro.
and you can't get past it, and you got your friend with you who's a little better, and he goes, "Hey man, just hand me the controller real quick."
Oh,
And you pass
dude.
it. And then you'd always go, "Bro, I'm gonna give you my controller." This is Josh Panko. You go, "I'm gonna give you the
100%.
controller, but dude, don't keep playing." Takes the controller. 2 hours later, you're like, "Dude, will you hand me that thing back, please?" They just go on forever, just dominating the game. They're like, no, hold on, I got this.
The worst
You'd
that-
see them just lock in.
Yeah, one time I woke up before anyone else did at the Panko's house, and I went to play Ninja Gaiden, and he walked in right as I was booting up and was like, "Hey, this part's really hard. Let me do it." So before I even got to play, he like went to beat it for me, and then didn't give up the sticks for 3 hours.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, bro. He gets past it and just keeps going.
No. This isn't. And like, he didn't even take it. Like, I didn't even have the chance to not be good at the game. He literally stopped. He took it from me before I even played.
Well, you gotta tell the story too about because it's now making me think about just marathon gaming sessions.
Oh,
Tell the
dude.
story about what happened in Ncaa when you guys after you guys did your LAN
Oh, we
party.
did a LAN fest where we went over to Luke and Paul Connor's place, and we were playing mostly Battlefield 2. Clay and I were playing Halo. We never beat a checkpoint. We played it for literally all night.
and you guys just brought like
We
a
just
bunch
brought
of systems over.
multiple. We had 2 computers playing Battlefield 2, and then 1 Xbox. Somebody was playing Game Boy in between, like playing Pokemon. It was like 5 or 6 of us just hanging out. Stayed up all night. It was amazing. It was the best. And then the next day, Ncaa didn't take a nap. Went over to his girlfriend's. Was driving home after that. Passed out at the wheel. Hit a tree.
From gaming,
Yep.
and
Woke
cracked
up-
his sternum.
Woke
right?
up in his car. Like he's like, it hurts. He could barely breathe. He like got out of the car. Tries to flag down a car. They blow by him. By this point, his Land Cruiser has a little fire on it.
What?
It was on Ortega, and then finally a second car pulled over, and they like called an ambulance. He knew one of the EMTs. He was cracked his sternum. Was in the hospital for a bit.
That's what Euphoria is missing. Like Euphoria is like, this is what happened when kids hang out. They do meth, and then like one of the guys goes too
Right.
far with a lady. It's like, yeah, but sometimes kids just get fucked up from playing video games
Yeah.
for 2 straight
Dude,
days.
totally, bro. Totally.
But yeah, that's our epic gaming story from Landfest. Plus, it all worked out because then he couldn't swim that season. So then he came on a trip to the Bahamas with us.
Oh, let's
sick.
go.
Yeah,
He was a beast on that trip too.
yeah, he was a legend. Yeah, he kept doing those. I love Jaeger. Kept ripping Jaeger shots, and then he broke out into hives.
Because it was kind of my pushing, but he was like in a real party mode, and then it was one of those things where I was like, well, this is going to be the excitement of the night is just watching Ncaa party. So I was like, dude, every time you take a shot, eat a jalapeno.
I love jalapenos, dude. I love
Amazing,
Jaeger, and
bro.
he's just.
So he did like
He's also like 16.
Then
So
he
like,
takes his shirt off and he's like, guys, I'm really heating up. He takes his shirt off and his whole body's in hives.
took him upstairs, threw him in the bathtub, threw him on the cold water. You're okay.
He's a tank. All right, wait, so who's up now?
I got back. It's snakes, right?
Yep.
All right, so here we go. This is tough. This is really tough. And
I'm nervous.
I know, dude. I'm very nervous, but I'm gonna go with, and I don't know if it's the right rendition of this game, but it's the one that I fucking got the most stoked on and love spending the most time in that world, and it's GTA Vice City.
Damn
Dude,
it.
you've got a killer list right
I
now.
know,
bro.
dude. That was
Because-
mine.
Bro,
That
the
was my
music
favorite.
again. The music, dude.
Vice City
Music's
was the
great.
best.
Bro,
Vice
you're
City's-
in Miami, dude.
Yeah.
Let's
story
go.
was
The
incredible.
outfits.
And then they got bigger afterwards, and I don't think all those open world games, like Vice City was the perfect size.
Yeah, you need different parts of town, but I don't need multiple states.
No,
Yeah,
and I don't.
exactly.
San Andreas, I was like, I don't want to go to Nevada. I'm chilling.
Dude, exactly.
In LA.
I was reading some lists and they're like, "Oh, San Andreas, you can tell the asphalt's worn, the detail of the game." I'm
Yeah.
like, "Nah, bro, I don't give a fuck about that." Vice City's sick,
Yeah.
dude. I got great music.
Give me the
I'm
port.
boning. Yeah, dude. Exactly.
And the characters look cooler because they're all dressed in like
Yeah.
like sick '80s like
Yes.
suits and
You
shit
can
like
drive
that.
boats.
And it was also
Yes.
the first one. I
Yeah.
feel like I always give more credit to the games because they just made more of an impact that like stepped up a level, and like Vice City led to San Andreas or like GTA, whatever the next ones were, but that one was like the first step up.
Dude, that's a fucking great pick, man.
Thank you, dude.
but
And it's rare because I played on PlayStation because I would go to my I didn't even
Yeah.
have it.
Yeah.
But I'd be so stoked. It was this dude Brady. I didn't even like him that much, but I'm like, bro, we got fucking
Brady
Vice
Royer?
City. Nah, no, this other Brady.
Because Brady Royer was a legend.
No, Brady's cool as fuck. He's like a dude who I met who was like immediately I was like, he's cooler than me.
He was living the video game. He didn't
Yes,
need to
dude,
even
yeah,
play
bro,
Vice
he
City.
was.
He's like, I'm in Vice
He
City.
literally
every
did,
day.
dude, yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I fucking love that game. Stoked you guys are fired up on it. Oh man, to have approval of your bros.
Dude, the cultural impact of that one, I remember like a late night show that Tobey Maguire was on, and he was like talking about playing Vice City. He's like, yeah, you can like you can get hookers, and then afterward,
That was
and
probably
then-
healthy for Tobey
and then-
Maguire.
yeah.
He's a night owl too.
Well, then he's like, and then afterwards, you can beat them up and take your money back. And like everyone's like, ha ha ha, oh, he's just like us. You know what I mean?
Dude, I used to just go on.
That's amazing.
That was also like, I don't know if it ever got enough. If it probably didn't deserve the heat because I don't think the video games are responsible. But like, that was like one of the most school shooter games ever too, where I would just go on top of a building,
Yeah.
and see how long I could kill cops.
Right.
Oh, dude, yeah, bro.
You go into the strip club with the fucking the minigun, and you just mow them all down.
I was never that sick.
I was, dude.
Oh, you're twisted.
That-
You
dude, that's
suck.
me, bro.
And it would level you up. You'd check like
Chad.
what your profile was, and if you killed enough people, it'd be like Godfather. And I was
Yeah.
like,
yeah.
it rewarded you for that.
Yeah.
Did you have sex with them after?
No,
mowed 'em all
but I
down?
would, when my mom, because I would play in the kitchen when my mom would peace out to like walk the
Yes.
dog or something. I'd go get a hooker and I'd just
Let's
have
go.
a little boner, you know?
boy.
Let's go, dude.
Yeah, just like a little 12-year-old boner.
And the car would just squeak.
Yeah, and I was like, that's what sex is, dude.
They should have had confession in
car.
that game where you could go to a priest
They
afterwards
should.
and
Yeah.
repentance was like robbing 7 liquor stores or something. Was that also the first one where you could take your car? I don't think it was the first one, but I love that thing where you could take your car into a car wash and get it painted and come out. And
Yeah.
it'd be-
Oh, yeah.
Until, like,
Like,
the off you.
San Andreas, you could start lifting, which I
That
thought
was
was really cool.
that was cool.
Yeah.
And you
That's
could like
dope.
increase your skills and stuff. So like if
Yeah.
you rode a motorcycle a fuckload, like you get hit by a car and your guy would stay on because
Yeah.
you built up so much.
Yeah.
You could never outrun the cops on a motorcycle because you just always hit
Beef
some
it.
traffic. And then you'd have your garage with like all your cars picked out and you want it to
Yeah,
be
you
like
could buy outfits.
well curated. Yeah. I was bummed out when the black dude who's your super sick partner betrays you about 2/3 of the way through the game.
It's not a cool move.
I really like that guy. I was bummed.
Aaron, did you cream during Vice City? That's a big
Aaron
nod.
Cram is a
relaxed
nice
right now.
nod.
Definitely post nut.
Yeah.
Aaron is changing his shorts as we speak, dude.
That was such a
Chris?
good one, man.
Dude,
I need
thank
to-
you,
I need
thank
to
you.
Yeah,
look.
your list is pretty unstoppable right now.
It's just a sick chill list.
Motherfucker, dude.
Yeah, you
Motherfucker, dude. You got
Your guys
Vice
were my
City
first
and Tony
two.
Hawk?
Those were my first two.
I know, and then
Really?
I got stuck with my third favorite first person shooter, and then he took that, which was going to be the only open world game that I would have taken. So I'm going to switch to
Not
sports.
an open world guy.
Yeah, we're not Zelda guys
No.
here. Sorry,
No.
guys. There's not going to be any Zelda.
No
here.
Zelda on this list.
I'm not into like peaceful video games.
Well, it's also
right?
like
Oh, dude,
You
do
like-
a puzzle, dude.
Yeah, grow a
they're
flower
too hard.
patch.
They're way too hard.
Exactly, dude. I'm out here to mow people down.
Dude, when I found out
Exactly.
Zelda wasn't your character's name, it's like, no, your character's Link. I was like, I'm out, dude. I feel fucking
was
lied to,
I found that out
bro.
in Super Smash Brothers. I was like, why
Yeah.
is the Zelda character
where-
named Link?
Yeah, that's how I found out.
And
My
you
buddy
have
Joel.
to you have to play Zelda for like 50 hours before you get a fucking
Yeah,
sword.
I got
Yeah,
shit
bro.
to do.
Yeah. I got jacking off to get to.
Nice, dude.
Yeah.
I'm gonna switch to sports. I'm gonna go NCAA football.
God damn
Oh
it.
yeah.
God damn it, because it's better than Madden.
It is 2006.
I was gonna go. It's like we're up in the same household.
So what's funny about I looked it up, dude, and they're like a lot of things online are like 06 was the best. I'm like, which one was it? Because the one that I liked the most was I just dominated with Virginia Tech with Marcus Vick. It had impact players. He was one of them. Where
Daryl
like
Tapp at defensive end.
and then Jimmy
Hall. Jimmy.
Jimmy something. I was gonna
Jimmy
say Jimmy
Smith?
Williams.
It might be Jimmy Williams, that cornerback.
It had that toughest places to play. It had a fire soundtrack, race for the Heisman
yeah.
mode, which I didn't remember this, but looking at a review, they were like, as you got better in your like race to the Heisman, where you're a college player, the picture of your girlfriend like gets more attractive.
No way. That's hilarious. Dynasty mode, you have to have. That's why I don't pick earlier iterations of the game, because
Yeah, you can. You have to recruit.
it was so fun recruiting people.
And
You have to
really?
pick like phone call or like email.
You pick states of focus. So like, and we would always just go
California, Florida,
Texas, Florida, exactly. And like those were like, and then you could, and then you could build up to becoming a pipeline state. And then if you had to create a guy, you could then import him into Madden.
No way.
And you could draft him. It was sick.
That's unreal.
And keep going.
No, you got it, dude.
No, you
Get
go.
there.
You go.
No, I think that was. I mean, like, just if you look at the soundtrack, it's like a really cool mismatch of like rock songs and like punk songs and hip hop.
Yeah.
And songs that I never would have listened to
Yeah, dude,
otherwise.
I've been introduced to music through the
and,
gaming.
when you're doing Dynasty mode for 30 hours, having a good soundtrack is everything.
Totally.
Because you're just mindlessly just sitting there. Like I'm like clicking like, yeah, send an email to this fake high schooler. It's huge.
That's dude. You know what? And there's something that's interesting about Parr's playing video games, which I'll disclose now. You guys play standing up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
when
that's how
things
you know
get
I get
intense,
serious. Because
yes.
when I start the FIFA game, I'm always seated.
Yes.
And then about halfway through, I stand up and get closer
Yeah.
to the TV.
And I think it's really because the way your bedroom was situated in the TV, you would be because it was optimal to
It
stand.
was right here, so it's kind of like you wouldn't have to crank your neck as much, and you'd sit on the front of my bed.
Yes.
But like standing was just better, and we just kind of carried that over.
And if I beat you sitting down, that means I don't respect you.
Massive disrespect, dude. Yeah.
But dude, also, and here's the other reason I think NCAA football is better than Madden, especially in that era. Running quarterbacks. Like
was the best.
there's no option packages in Madden, but if you were playing NCAA, you could have like Vince Young, Marcus Vick.
Marcus Vick was amazing in that game, even like better in the game than I think he was in real life. And like the greatest
it was
game
that
that I ever
profile.
had was against Robbie, where I ran the triple option or speed option every play.
It's so fun to
and
run
I
that.
never threw a pass with Marcus Vick, and I was just
You were Belichicking him against the against the Bills this year.
it was so satisfying.
Basically, Wildcat. Is that
Suck
the team?
it, Robbie.
How was SC that? And that was that
Reggie Bush.
Was you? Yeah, I was gonna say.
But I didn't like playing with them because Leinart was a statue back there.
Yeah. Because that was the fun part about NCAA that Madden, because it's like it was the difference between college and the pros was like they didn't have options in the playbook.
There was Michael Vick, that
and
was
the
it.
and the option playbook
He might have been
in
in jail that year.
in NCAA was insane.
That's
It was
awesome.
so fun.
Did you guys yell? Did you yell at each other like if you looked at someone like picking your play?
No, I never had a problem with that.
No,
When
'cause
people would be like, "You're looking at my screen," or "You're like looking at my play," I'm like, "Well, you can do that to me." But I know
Yeah.
other houses had different.
Well, because I
rules
would
on
do
that.
that's how I would snipe people in the tank in Halo.
Oh yeah,
I would
screen watching and that is like, bro, everyone's screen
But
watching.
some people complain
Yeah.
about that. Some people are like, "Don't screen watch." You're like, "Bro, it's
What am I supposed
Yeah.
to do? It's all on
It's
the
equal
screen.
opportunity.
You
Exactly.
know what I mean?
Sorry that my brain is high functioning, dude. And I'm
Yeah.
fucking knowing where you're at.
And if
Sorry,
you want
I'm
to
in
do
the
it, bring
metaverse.
over an Xbox next time and play in the other room, and we'll link the Xboxes. But nobody's actually going to do that because that's too much work.
no, you want to be close to someone too."
Yeah.
sometimes. Chad.
My pick. This is a tough one because I'm like sort of staying within the same console right now, but I feel like I gotta snag this one up, and then before I pivot, so I'm gonna go with Mario Kart.
Oh, dude, it's a
All-time
classic.
game.
Yeah.
All-time game, dude.
I mean, GoldenEye, Mario Kart, two of the most, pivotal games of my young childhood. Both fun times. The thing that I like about these games is like the simplicity of them, which is why in like my high school and college years, I kind of fell out of video games because I'm like, they were just getting too complicated. And I'm like, I don't want to apply this much time to figuring this shit out. There's too many, and then Mario Kart was just very simple. You go shoot fucking shells, and you're racing, and then and it still holds up. Like we can play it. I could play it. I guess Mario Tennis probably I could play more
In the writer's room?
Yeah, but
It's so fun.
But like Mario Kart, you ask anyone if you want to play Mario Kart, they're down. And it's a good party game too. So like you could play drunk driving, which is my favorite, which is where you have to chug a beer before the race ends. So it's like, what do? Do you chug at the beginning? Do you chug at the end? Do you chug throughout?
After each lap. It's
Right.
also
A lot of times you get hit by a shell and you'll see people scrambling for their can.
It's
Right,
huge.
right, yeah.
so fun.
It's also a great game. Speaking of everyone being able to play, and I gotta say this, I was playing a lot in college before I met my Khaleesi, and I'll tell you right now, led to some macking and cheesing. You're playing with the
for
ladies.
real?
The ladies like to play.
How'd you
Kart.
parlay that?
And let me tell
Yeah, how do
you,
you-
every party, dude, I'd switch on Kings of Leon.
What song? Closer? Sex is on
I'm putting
fire?
on Sex on Fire, and then I'm going, who wants to play Mario Kart? Yeah, dude,
sound
there's
like a fun
already a
guy.
list. Yeah, I'm having a good time. I'm wearing a button-down shirt. Buttons are loose. Buzz is on.
You had that Obi-Wan Kenobi haircut with the one long strand?
I did have, I had a fucking real Padawan learner's braid, and I fucking sit down and we'd play, and we'd play the level that had Koopa Troopa Beach because you get so stoked immediately. I think that's what, Flower Cup?
Yep.
And you'd play that, and it was so sick, and everyone loved
The
it.
shortcut.
Let the ladies
the
win?
shortcut.
It's not too crazy of a
Never
level.
let them win.
Dude, the shortcut is the best too.
Respect.
I played
Tap out
Mario
later.
Kart visiting you.
Bro, we have a great story about this.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Oh, you've
Where-
seen my setup, bro, where I put on
Yeah.
Kings of Leon.
I just want to say for the record,
mac and cheese
there were
with my brother?
no chicks there, dude.
that the
There were no
Dude, there was actually no one
Oh,
chick
there
came
was
in,
one
dude, but she was not available because Chris and I finished nice macking out. We picked up a 20 rack of long neck course in the bottle. Fucking sit them on the coffee table, baby. Me, Chris, and Nens. We're just playing some 3-player, hanging out, seeing where the night's gonna take us. Ended up going to Cheetah's, a nice little gentleman's establishment when Farrar rolled through. Anyway, because he was going to a lot of strip clubs at that time. Sad guy, happy guy now. Father,
Family man,
congrats.
family man.
That's right. Great
Just a
guy.
Beautiful
phase.
family.
Obviously
Love
a
him.
phase.
Definitely a phase. But the best part of that night, what Chris is referencing, is my roommate at the time comes in, he's fucking hammered, and he comes in and like slams himself against the wall, and he's like all crying. And then what does his girlfriend say to him? She's
Well,
like,
he called his current girlfriend by his ex-girlfriend's name.
yes.
And we could hear it. And he's sitting in the hallway, which is 15 feet away.
Yeah.
And you just hear a smack, and she goes, "What did you call me? Say my name. Say my name. What did you call me?" And then he's just like, and like spills out onto the front lawn. He's like, "Babe, I'm sorry." And she just kept repeating, "Say my
It was
name."
amazing. I think she called him a bitch, dude. Like it was aggressive. Dude, she goes, "You bitch!
You're a
Say
little
my name, you
bitch."
little bitch! What are you crying for?" "I'm sorry, babe. I'm sorry." She slapped him, and we're all just like,
He was in a frat, right? And it was like rush week.
Yeah.
And he got too drunk trying to make the noobs drink.
yeah, exactly. He got too hammered, dude, and let one slip.
Yeah, and we were just
Yeah, we were all playing. We're like, "Oh."
I think Mario Kart 2, it's like based off that story, I think it's the best game to play drunk after a party or something like that. It's
Oh,
the
yeah.
ultimate come home from a
Yeah.
party, let's throw on Mario Kart game. It's a good qualification. All right, I got 2 picks now. And I wanted Ncaa Football. And I have to get a sports game in here. But before I do that, I'm going with the first arcade game. I'm going Time Crisis.
Oh, dude. Such an
ass
Time
game.
Crisis 2, I think, is the best
Yes.
one.
Yeah.
And what made it great was there's good shooter games. Like Police Academy is a really fun shooter game. There's like that of the Dead one. There's a bunch of good iterations.
House
but
of the Dead, yeah.
They were all pretty similar. But what separated Time Crisis was, for one thing, it had the paddle. So to shoot, to get out of like a protected position, you had to press down on the paddle, which was sick. It looked really cool. It was really, the shots corresponded well on the screen, which was always kind of annoying with other games. And then the best fucking thing about it was that the chamber would slide after each shot, which just made it so much realer. It was a good weight to the gun.
Yes.
Some of the guns were too light, and when Time Crisis was, and dude, the worst fucking feel in the world is when you would get to Dave and Buster's, you would beeline it for Time Crisis, and you'd see two bros already on.
Oh yeah.
And you knew they were gonna be there for a while.
The whole time.
You knew they were gonna be there for hours, and then you just kind of mosey around and just wait. But when I was on that thing, it was such a fun game. And it was a good world inside of it. Like, pretty good villain stuff, but really it was just the mechanics of the gun and the press down pedal that separated
And it's
it.
a great team game. Like, that's what's nice about Halo. Like, even the first one, you could play campaign together. And then in this one, you could play with your boys. Then they show the comparison to see who scored more, so it's still competitive, but you're working as a team. I'm so mad that you took this one. I thought I would get it with the last pick.
And dude, the thing about it too is it made you feel like a badass. Made you feel like you are a well trained like Navy SEAL shooter.
Hell yeah.
Because when you do the duck and then you come out, you just naturally just bring the gun up and just bow, 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 and then just duck back down. And I was like, I feel like dude, I think I could do this. I think I could be that guy.
I sweat. My legs, my knee would get sore, dude. I'd be like dodging. You felt tactical.
Yeah, you're tactically you're dodging.
You
and
had to move with it.
You're sipping a cherry Coke, dude.
And then it would still get you sometimes. Like, you'd think you were
painting the
behind
picture.
it. And then it would hit you, and you'd be like, no, I fucking dodged. I was off. Like,
Yeah.
this is more quarters. Let's go.
Yeah. Oh, dude, are you kidding me? Just
I'm
fucking
back.
fresh stack of just a 10 rack of
Dude,
quarters.
the run to the, like, if you're playing with someone and then they get hit, like, we need more quarters, and the
bro.
dash,
mad dash
with
to
the
get
countdown
quarters.
going on. And
I
that's
miss
like,
the quarters. Now everybody does the card system.
Right.
Yeah.
What about tokens? What about when you get to a place and they're like, you got to get like 600 of our tokens?
Yeah.
I
Kind
thought
of.
that was
Nickel,
annoying.
nickel, where I
Nickel.
shit my pants.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say you gotta tell this story, dude.
I think I've told it before, but I was playing maybe a game that could get mentioned. I was playing the X-Men arcade game, which was dope. And I had to shit, and I just would not leave the video game because I was crushing it. So finally, I'm like at the point of no return. I go up to the front desk and I go, "Hey, I really got to go to the bathroom. They had a key, so they're like, give me the key." I run back to the other side. There's a guy in front of me, and he gets into the bathroom. He's got his kid with him. I go, "Hey, let me in the bathroom with you guys." He goes, No, I got it. Closes the door on me. And at this point, I'm like, I'm fucked. So I'm just sitting there like shaking. My eyes start to water up because I know it's coming. I'm like, I'm gonna shit my pants and nickel. I'm gonna shit my pants. Come on, man, open the door. Guy takes like 5 minutes, opens the door. I come in. There's 3 stalls there. Like, he had no reason to box me out.
What
I
an
don't know.
asshole, dude.
Yeah, it really called
And you're
me.
a kid. It's not like you're gonna do anything weird with his kid.
No,
yeah, you were what?
fucking
You were
kid.
like
He just-
third, fourth
I was
grade?
like, yeah, we'd moved, so I was above 9. I was like 9 or 10. And then I get in there, I pull down my pants, and I came so close to making it. Right when I pulled my pants down, I just dropped 3, they dropped like pies. I dropped just 3 loads of shit straight into my jeans and straight down my legs. And now I'm in the stall and I'm just bawling and I'm like, yo, I'm so fucked, dude. I have no idea what to do. I'm just crying my eyes out. We're at like a birthday party with my dad's
Oh my
colleague's
God.
kid. So the bathroom to the back, it's probably 100 yards to the exit. Something like that. I open the door, pants down, boxers around my ankles, cover my dick, and I waddle sprint from the back of the place out the front. Not that many people noticed. I'm outside crying. My dad comes outside. He's like, I'm like huddled in a corner behind a trash can. He's like, JT, what the fuck happened? Did someone hurt you? And I go, Dad, I shit my pants. And he goes, all right, I'll go get Chris. So tell him what happened to you and Dad.
Well, I was in the middle of a game. He's like, Chris, we have to go right now. You know, I was like, I just remember being like, what? I'm in the middle of a game right now. And then we just got outside.
No, you forget the part. Dad goes like, you,
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're like, I don't want to leave. I'm playing a video
Dad
game. You're like,
follows up with-
and then Dad goes, JT shit his pants. and then you turn and you instantly understand. We got to get the hell out of Dodge. We got to get out. We got to go.
I forgot about that.
And my dad made me. He wouldn't let me sit on the seat, so I had my hands on the little laundry handle, dry cleaning handle up there, and I held my ass above the seat for the 20-minute
Why
drive.
do I remember
home.
like I don't know, maybe I'm misremembering this, but like a
Amazing, bro.
plastic bag or something.
Yeah, we might have laced the car too. It was pretty hilarious. And Dad was always so nice about that. So he was like, "Look, I've shit my pants before it happens."
Yeah,
to the best."
he just goes, "Look, JT, I shit my pants at the fair once," and we all got a good laugh about it. It was really sweet.
And then we got away with it basically scot-free. But the birthday kid, I guess later, he's like, "Yeah, Lebo called." That was when my dad called his buddy. He goes, "Lebo called. I guess Jordan mentioned that someone had shit the bathroom, but I think we're in the clear." I was like, "Okay, good." All right, my next pick.
Dude, that's amazing.
All right, I got
bro.
tech. I was just okay. I was gonna go sports game, but I feel safe that I'll get my sports games coming around the other way because y'all already have a couple.
No, this is it for you.
No, it's my third pick.
Oh, okay.
So
good
it's gonna
call.
come-
Oh, baby. Okay. Gamesmanship.
I see a little
Kidding,
desire in
kidding,
your
kidding,
eyes.
kidding.
All right, I'm gonna go computer game here,
Whoa.
and I'm gonna go Command and Conquer,
Oh,
and I think I'm gonna go.
Red Alert, Command and Conquer.
I was thinking Tiberian Sun, but I'm gonna go Red Alert. Red Alert was
Whoa, what's Tiberian Sun?
it was the one
We
before.
played the fuck out
It was
of
the
that
one before,
game.
and it was dope. But Red Alert it elevated the visuals
Yes.
enough, and I wasn't as good at it, and I didn't like the world as much. Like a Tiberian Sun was
a sci-fi world.
It was
and
sci-fi, it was
just
alien
different.
shit. But Red Alert was like human.
Yeah,
But still,
better.
Red Alert was the dopest. I loved it. And what is that kind of game called? An MMORPG? Is that what that is?
No, it's called a third-person strategy game.
That's why you're here,
Dude, bro.
That's why you're here.
Bro.
Nailed that shit, bro. Sorry, I hit you hard there.
No, I loved it. Dude.
Yeah, we're fired up. And then, but yeah, that was a dope game. I love that style of game where you got to
Yeah.
be quick with building stuff. And I was never the best at them, but I love that strategy. Like, okay, you got to build the barracks. Okay, now I'm going to build like the wheat
Your refinery.
Yeah, and then
Ore, bro. That's where I learned the term ore.
And
Yeah.
my favorite characters were always you could get like a super soldier character, and they actually
Yeah.
weren't that effective. Like you wish that they could take on like a battalion of tanks, but when they would win, when they would go up against like an infantry unit, it was the sickest fucking thing to watch.
The thing about that though is they could level up. So like if you got them to
That's
like
true.
the max level, they could destroy for the most
Tanya,
part.
bro.
And they had a lot of
Tanya.
and they had a lot of, at least in other ones.
Shake and
I don't
bacon.
remember enough about Red Alert, but like they had like specialties.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Like explosives. There was another guy that was like a British ops who'd be like, for king and country. And he'd go in and like have like cool
Dude,
stuff.
yeah,
and
I
give them
remember that guy,
orders.
yeah, yeah.
It was so sick. Yeah, you'd send them in infiltration missions to another base.
Yeah.
And dude, when you had to like discover the world, like you send
Oh,
a
'cause you
when the map would
sacrificial
fill out,
tank.
when the map would, because you'd be looking at a black map.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd go,
Dude, I
dude,
totally
go get a
forgot about
tank,
that.
and you'd see them, and like you'd discover the other base
totally
early
forgot
on.
about
You'd be
that.
like, fuck
And
yeah,
then
I'm
you
gonna
could
fuck
throw in
them.
a strike, and then you could do like a thunderstorm or something. Like
They had-
that.
Yeah,
Confuse it
yeah,
with
they had like
Battle for Middle-earth
Tesla
2.
coils. Yeah,
the nuke was like in Red Alert. The nuke was like
Yes.
I think you just won
Yeah.
if you did the nuke. In
It took forever to
Tiberian
build,
Sun, they
though.
had like an ion cannon or something.
Dude,
just
yeah,
like
the obelisk in Tiberian Sun, I always get fired up when I got that. Do you remember the
Oh,
obelisk?
yeah,
Dude,
'cause it would just-
you just put two obelisks up at the front of your base, and then they come in, just start zapping.
Oh
just like a
yeah,
laser that-
yes.
Dude,
Those
how
are the
fun was
Tesla
that to
coils.
watch when you just watch
oh, it's the same
someone's
thing
like,
probably.
Oh
It's
yeah,
like the same.
dude, like the armadillo thing or whatever the thing that would go underground and it'd be, and then when they come up in your base. And it just like starts digging through the
Yeah.
ground. You're like, oh fuck, dude! Oh,
Yeah,
fuck,
yeah,
you just
yeah.
came in the middle of my base.
and you feel like a real mayor. You're like, I gotta save my city.
yeah.
So
Oh,
you
dude,
could
yeah.
be looking like you could only see so much on your screen, so you could be like following your troops as they're making their way along to theirs, and then
Yeah.
you see like red stuff on the mini map, and you're like, oh my god, and you click back,
Yeah.
and your base is just there's people in the middle.
Oh, dude, I know.
Yeah,
You'd be
it's so
attacking.
fun.
So, no, you'd have to have it's strategy, bro. You have your defense. Sometimes you wouldn't want to attack because you're like, my base is so fucking sick.
I'm so fortified.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I would always play as Korea. They had the best jets. Because you could pick
nice.
a country, and I'd be like, dude, Korea has the sickest jets.
That's tight.
So sick.
I don't
North
remember.
Korea,
I know which one did you?
Command and Conquer.
Yeah, it's great.
But which
Red Alert.
I remember Red Alert being better, but I just don't remember it as well as the Tiberian Sun.
Sun.
Yeah.
Tiberian Sun was probably I spent more time playing, honestly, but I just
Yeah.
think like Red Alert just
It was
you just want to
better.
take it from
It was
cleaner,
better.
cleaner
Yeah.
gameplay.
For sure.
Also, I remember being like 5, and that was one of the first games where I saw someone play against someone else remotely. Like one of
Right.
the earlier iterations of Command and Conquer. Like I remember we were at Ian's, and he's like, "Oh, I'm playing my buddy JP," and they were talking shit over text, and I was like, "This is insane."
Yeah.
Like, he's not at your crib, and y'all are going
crazy because I didn't figure that out till like a couple of years ago. Like
Right.
I didn't really play like playing online was just a pain. I've never had a headset until like Warzone.
Yeah.
Yeah, same. Neither did I.
Did I?
You're up, dude.
All right, number 3. I gotta go with this because this was like my life growing up. Tony Hawk 2.
Yeah.
Tony Hawk
That's why
2.
you asked. Smart,
Yeah.
smart.
Tony Hawk 2. Because I mean, dude,
Smart.
the school level.
Oh, that was
The
sick.
school level was sick. You ring that bell, you grind that bell, dude. Like Tony Hawk 2.
I forgot about all the challenges that they had on levels.
All the challenges, you get the secret videotapes. That was like when you're making like your own skate tape, you know. And then what were some
Venice was
levels?
sick. Venice was a sick ass level. I like that.
Venice is
You'd, like,
super
be
sick.
spray painting and shit.
Yeah, and then France is like Marseille or something, and it's like a sick little skate park. And then like you go to,
Then you
I
go to
don't think-
Spain. Did you go to Barcelona?
I don't know. You go. I think in 2 you go to like New York, Philly. No, maybe Philly is 1.
Chicago. You go to Chicago.
Chicago.
It's a sick like warehouse.
Yeah, Venice was always really sick, and then the school is just iconic, and everyone was just like, "Where is the real school?" I don't know where. And I think it's in L.A. But is it Hollywood High?
Maybe.
It might be
That sounds
based on
right.
that.
I think it's supposed
Did we
to be
talk
Hollywood.
to Tony Hawk about that, or like he had input on the levels?
He
right?
did. I don't remember.
I can't remember either.
Yeah, but man, Tony Hawk 2, it's the best.
What? Okay, so little gamesmanship here.
Yeah.
To boost your list.
Yeah.
Because I do think that was a really smart pick too, because it kind of equals things out.
Yeah,
Is there components to 2 that make it better than 1?
components. I think. What did they
The
add?
graphics are a little better. You could play it on Dreamcast, which was sick. The soundtrack, in my
You're
opinion,
such a noble
not as
guy.
good.
Yeah.
You're helping the oppo right now.
You could play the game Skate in it, which you couldn't do in other games
Oh, that's
against other characters.
And you could change what skate was. I remember we were at like a
bitch.
under 18 club, and the guys were like, "You're a bitch."
Yeah.
And I was like, and none of us are dancing with girls, right?
I think they had a wider array of tricks you could do. I think that's when you could do Christ Air and stuff like that.
Who'd you play as?
Dude, I would do Kareem Campbell a lot.
Oh yeah,
He was the coolest,
sick.
right?
He was the coolest.
Isn't-
Rodney Mullen was good too.
Yeah, he's tight.
Legend.
Yeah. What else did they have? I think they just had more iconic levels. I think they really leveled up the levels were way more advanced and way better. It was like a way better design.
Nice.
Yeah.
Chris.
I'm gonna go with an RPG that was on computer, but I played on an Xbox, and that's Knights of the Old
I
Republic.
knew you were going to do this.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite games of all time. It's a Star Wars game. It's one where you could like choose light or dark side. And it was just, I mean, it was a huge game. Most of these games I couldn't really get into. I didn't really enjoy it until I bought the strategy guide, which, look, for me, that's what I needed to do in these games. Okay, there's
It
just
was
too much
so
to figure
complicated.
out.
It was such a big, complex
And we
world.
played it one time, and we couldn't. We would do evil things, but then we'd do light side things, and we ended up not being able to beat the game because at the end of the day, there's kind of like a fateful decision where you can choose light or dark side, and we went light. But our guy was like, "There's basically a bar, and you see how light or dark they are," and we were like right in the middle.
That sounds like our family.
And our character wasn't good enough to win. And I didn't end up I took like 3 years off, and then I ended up playing it again and like beat it both ways. It was such a fun game. I love Star Wars. You get to trick out your lightsabers. You build on a crew. You have other Jedis who you're fighting with. And just like the storyline was amazing. Bastila, she's like one of the coolest Jedis ever. Double-bladed yellow lightsaber. Fucking rips.
Very hot.
Your character ends up having a crazy backstory that you don't even know about, and you discover. It's one of my favorite games, and I feel like that's like a game where like I would just lost myself in it, where I was just like, one time a friend was like, "Hey man, I really want to, like, you want to hang out?" And I was like, "Sorry dude, I'm playing a Knights of the Old Republic." And he's like, "No, it's cool man, I'll just roll over." I'm like, "You're just gonna watch me play?" And he's like, No. And then he comes over, he watched me play for like 3 hours, and then was like, I thought once I came over you would stop playing.
Yeah, I
But I
told
could
you.
see it. I was like, I never. I get it, dude. Later.
That's both a pro and con for that game. That it is completely a solo endeavor.
Oh yeah, because like
You can get lost in it. Yeah, but it's not like you're gonna like talk shit to your buddy playing.
no, and that's like that's what like Ncaa is for. That's what like even like Call of Duty is for. But that was, and it's honestly one of the only games where I feel like I did that, because for the rest of them I feel like it's much more communal experience for me. But this one was one where I was just fucking locked in and just had the best fucking time. And he travels to so many different planets. Takes place like thousands of years before any of the movies, and I just loved it.
Do you have lightsabers?
Yeah, and you can trick them out. Like
Really?
you
Ooh.
discover rocks and different crystals that you can
really?
put into the lightsaber.
Oh, that's sick.
The premiere of last season of Mandalorian where they fight a crate dragon.
Yeah.
That's inspired by one of the levels you kill a crate dragon, and like the pearl that you get from it like beefs up your lightsaber. Like it's one of the best ones you can put in your lightsaber. You can change the color of it, which is cool. You learn about the different Jedi classes. I just nerded out so hard on it. I fucking loved it. It was the best.
Is there anything better than just like pausing that game, crushing some dank ass food, than just going back to playing that game? Dude, it's the best.
I would joke about it because like I just sat in my room like not showering, playing the game, to where like I associated like my balls smelling poorly with the game. That if I like had my fingers, like, yeah, it's Knights of the Old Republic, all right.
Dude, there's like, that's amazing. That's really funny too, where you orient your day around, like, because when there was an arcade called Howie's where you could play computer games, we would spend 12 hours a day there. And I remember they had a gym at the same mall, and they also had an Islands Burgers. And I would go to Islands Burgers, go back and play for 3 more hours, go to the gym, come back and play for 3 more hours, then go to Islands again and then play for 3 more. And at first, Howie's was open 24 hours, and they didn't make you be above 18 to stay there. So like finally 16-year-olds had a place to go at like 3 a.m, and you could just play.
Oh, bro.
All day pass. I think it was $16.
And I told this story before. Those redheaded gangbanger guys whose dad got arrested at a Little League game one time.
Whoa.
They got beat on a land game at Howie's, playing a bunch of guys
Yeah.
there. And they went outside and waited for the other kids to come out so they could beat the shit out of them. But it was open 24 hours. So it was like literally a siege. They just waited outside, and they had the washers on cars. They ripped them off cars and were going to whip the kids with
Oh, the
them.
windshield wipers.
The windshield
Yeah.
wipers.
Whoa.
And the kids tried to stay in Howie's as long as they could, drinking Monsters and eating pizza. They were like literally yelling out the door. They're like, we'll stay here all day. But finally, after like 16 hours, all right, we got to go home. They just went outside and these kids beat the shit out of them.
That's amazing, dude. All right, let's just go get our asses beat.
Yeah, they're like, I got to go home.
All right.
Yeah. It's always funny in a situation like that too. You could call your parents, but you feel...
Because then you're really going to get a lot of shit for like, you called your mom.
Oh, dude,
you
yeah,
called
bro.
your mom and dad, and then
You get beat up again.
These kids were, these kids were such psychos. I think there was also a legit fear that like,
Right.
these kids don't have anyone to answer to. They might,
Actually escalate and like go harder because you did that.
or they might beat up our dad.
Oh.
That's what Orange County gangs do. They beat
Yeah.
up your dads.
Yeah.
That's what they do.
Shout out to Howie's though. It was like heaven. at that
Oh,
age.
bro. Yeah.
Strider, 2 pick.
All right, this is going to be tough. This is going to be my whole list. I'm
Or 1
considering...
pick. No, you only have 1 pick.
No,
now.
it's just snaked.
Oh, because you had 2 the first time. Sorry.
So
I did you.
it is... No, it's all gravy, baby. It's tough. There are ones on this list that I've written down that are probably stronger, but this is a game that speaks to my heart. And I'm considering Tony Hawk Pro Skater as my sports game because I kind of want to throw one on there right now.
Right.
But I'm going to throw on, and I don't know what type of game it's called, but it's like where it's 2-player and it's 2 fighters going at each other. It's going to be
Yeah,
that.
fighting game.
Oh,
we
you
need that.
dog.
It's a fighting game.
You
Yeah.
dog.
I know it's not going to be the one you're thinking, and I might get flack for this, but I fuck shit up. It's what I do. It's on Dreamcast,
No, this is the right
and
pick.
it's Soul Calibur.
Oh no, not the right pick. Sorry.
What is it?
It's Soul Calibur. It's basically, and I won't say like other games. I won't say what other games it's like because you guys still might take it. But you get a character. The finishing moves are sick as fuck. It was another game where I actually would memorize buttons to hit to do different moves. I'd play as fucking Yoshimitsu. He was badass. There was this character Vegeta who looked like he had a very avant-garde sex and had like a cool outfit on and like these 3-pronged tears. And it was some of the best memories playing that game because, and that's why I chose this personal. There are better fighter games out there. I will admit that, but this game is very dank and it does hold its own and it does make a lot of top lists. But dude, it would be my friend would be having a sleepover. My brother's friend would have a sleepover. My other brother's friend would have a sleepover. And we'd all fucking get a rotation going because it was only 2 players. Like the winner would stay on and fucking play as like the character. And we'd be like, dude, you need to fucking switch characters. But well, beat me then, dude. So it'd be that type of shit. And it was just great.
best.
It's so fun, so competitive. And the characters are really fun. Hot, sexy characters in it. Hot, sexy characters that you would jack off to
Nice.
in this game. And yeah, really the gaming awakened me to sexuality and a violent side and cleared the hopper to make me a better guy in my real life.
I like that you went with your heart on this one.
Dude,
I had to.
Because there was a lot more like name recognition ones that you could have rolled with.
Yes, that are probably better and more mainstream, and other dudes could be like, well, this movie, they really started the finishing move or something. But this did have sick finishing moves, sick graphics where you could really disrespect someone, and a lot of fun.
Yeah, I think you're gonna be rewarded for that pick.
Thank you.
Aaron, did you cream?
Aaron might not even know what it is.
You know. Did you cream at his description?
Thank you.
Dude, Aaron creamed again.
Yeah, oh,
Good,
bro.
good rebound rate.
Too bad he only bought one change of shorts. Looks like he's pulling a JT on the drive home, dude. Just fucking.
You shit his pants?
Oh, Aaron, you
That
shit your
pick was
pants
so
on
good,
that
you
one.
shit your
Oh,
pants.
Technically, you didn't shit your pants. You shit
In my pants.
into your pants.
nice.
Direct
dude.
shot. Thank you.
Dude, good
Never shit my
correction.
pants.
All right,
I shit in my pants
here we go.
like a man.
I wanted red alert for this pick.
You know,
I
dude, you
wanted
made a
it,
mistake.
bro. I wanted
You made a mistake like 5 days ago when we were talking about this draft.
I brought it up.
You mentioned it, and so I knew I had to get to it early.
Fuck. Because it's one of my all. It's a game that I've spent a lot of hours playing, and I spent a lot of hours playing all the games I've mentioned. This last pick, I haven't done an arcade game, but I don't know if I'm going to. And I don't have a first-person shooter on here, and I think you have to have a first-person shooter. And all the best ones are taken. I could get technical and go with the very first person shooter ever made, which was on PC, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go. Yep, which was Doom, which could have been someone's list.
Amazing game. Amazing game.
Yeah, but it wasn't on mine. Yeah, Doom 83. This was a game that I played with my brothers, and it was amazing. My brother Andrew would control where we went, so he was the oldest brother, and he would make the moves. My brother Greg would shoot, and I would just open doors with the little space bar. So it was all on PC.
Oh, you had multiple hands on the keyboard?
Yep, and
I forgot about that. That was the shit, dude.
Yep, and we'd share the keyboard together and like make it better. And that's Wolfenstein, which is a sick fucking game. There's other iterations of it, and I love World War II. And you're in Castle Wolfenstein, and it also uncovers like zombie shit. You get into that later, which is like huge for gaming. So it's revolutionary in that regard, and it's fucking badass. Also, my brothers made up a myth because like you like wake up from a prison cell as your character, and there's a dead Nazi in there. And my brothers lied, and they're like, "Dad was so good at this game that he shot that character in the belly button, so it's always dead."
Dude,
And I believed it. I was like, my dad must be good. Dude, it was on a floppy disk, bro. We'd put it in. We found it. So we broke the rules to play that game. And we put it in, play. It was amazing.
That's
great.
funny too. I've never heard of that game really.
It was sick. It's
But-
not on any lists.
I think like trickery from older people in video games. We used to play Madden, and it was one of the first ones that had like create a player. And we'd play our older friend Ian and his buddy JP and Dustin. And they did this fucking mean ass trick to us where Ian's last name was Schroth. And all of a sudden the Vikings have this backup running back when they play as the Vikings, you can't stop. Whose name looks like Schroth, but we didn't even clock it, and they just kept going, yeah, they got this backup running back named Scroth. But it was, and they'd laugh at us when we'd call him Scroth and be like, God, why can't we stop Scroth? And it was a created player that they were just destroying us with.
bitches.
I didn't know JP's last name was Cook, but they created a sick ass linebacker also on the Vikings named JP Cook.
Who would just destroy
Who would just and we're like, this guy's making plays everywhere. I'm like, yeah, it's Cook guy. It's crazy, right?
It kind of made sense too because there was this white dude, Tim Dwight, who played for the Falcons that had like 99 speed. And we had friends who would put him at quarterback for the Falcons and just run like QB runs with them. And so I thought there was like backups who were just beasts that just
Hilarious.
snuck in. But they were just being older guys and just fucking with us.
Dude, that's really funny.
And also, I don't know where to say this, but I want to say it now because I forgot to bring it up during the Halo talk. Do you remember what you would always say during Halo? Because you were dominant at Halo 1.
Thank you, dude.
And then you were kind of...
It's not good.
You didn't have Halo 2 or whatever. You were kind of mediocre at it. And you'd be getting your ass rocked in Halo 2. What would you always say?
Play Halo 1. Let's fucking play Halo 1. They go, shut up, dude. We're over that game. It's done, dude. Play Halo 1.
Strider would get killed and go, beat me in Halo 1. It'd come out like 10 years earlier. We're like, dude, it doesn't... No one plays it anymore. So,
Dude, my brother beat my ass in that game. He was probably always better than
oh,
me.
this is so funny. Yeah.
And he beat me. Him and his buddy Aiden were over, and he beat me and Brooks. And when they beat us, I fucking pinned my little brother, and I go, "Say you got lucky. Admit you got lucky, dude. Admit that you got lucky." And he's like, "No, I'm just better than you." I go, "Fucking admit that you got lucky, dude. I'm not letting you up." And like he wouldn't say it, and I'd be like, "Fuck."
You did this. I was really into that boxing game because I love boxing. And beat my ass every time we played.
No, it's just the one time, dude. I'm telling you.
You were Jeff Lacey and I was Roy Jones Jr.
And I just kept hitting the special punch button, and it was just a broken part of the game because I just landed it it just kept landing, and you were just like, just not, dude, this is stupid. You know I'm better than you. And I just
No, and then I cheated. I was only throwing a certain punch, a jab, but then I got disqualified from the game for stalling in the fight. And so I started yelling at my brother, go, admit the game fucked up and that I was beating your ass. And then you go, I'm not saying that. And we always play video games in your room. You start ushering me out the door. I go, admit it, admit it. And then as you close the door on me, you go, hey man, keep practicing. Dude, and then you locked the door on me and I was literally like,
you would do some. I mean, do you remember your? Well, what did you call it, dude? Where you would just you
this was
you
so
created
lame that I
it. You created it against Jason Panko. You were playing like 2K or NBA Live.
2K, yeah.
And you were down big. So every time he had the ball, you would just hit start.
I called it the slow motion defense. I would just hit start nonstop, so it made the game like insufferable to play. But I actually was good at it, and
Well, he'd go on runs because it's.
yeah.
No,
And
bro.
so I picked up like 14 points.
Oh,
of fun.
bro.
No, it
The
was.
thing is, I do give us both credit for this. That's, and it goes back to like hiding in the cave and just being like, "Come get us."
Yeah.
A lot of times when you're playing against your friends, patience.
Oh, 100%.
If you can have insane patience and just wait for them to just lose their mind, you know what I mean? That's like taking it to like another degree.
When you can't beat the game, you got to beat the player.
Exactly right, and like it just goes to like you had that in you where you're like, I could just sit here.
I'll
I
just-
don't
I'll torture
need
you.
I don't need to come after you.
Yes.
You're gonna come after me. You'll break before I break.
Totally.
just another thing to have in the arsenal.
It was
Yep.
like straight up like Gitmo strat to win a game. I was straight up like, bro, I'm just gonna like fucking torture your brain for an hour. Do you want to suffer through that? And he was like, no, I quit. I went, okay, that's a dub.
Do you know what's always fun too is then it's like, well, before we quit, admit that you lost this game because all hit quit, but I don't want you to say that I quit. So I need you to admit that you lost the game, and then you get in the same. Like, I'm not saying that, and then it's like, well, I'm not quitting, so we'll keep playing. And he's like, no, let's run it back. Well, no, like, so you quit. Well, no, just restart the game. What?
That was like when you'd rage quit too, and you didn't a lot. But when I'd be mad, and I'd just shut the game off and walk out. That feels so good for the guy who makes you do that.
Oh yeah, dude, they're just sitting there, just like smirking. It's like,
yeah.
oh, you want to play again? You want another one, dude?
That's funny too, because I would get mad at you for not talking shit. You just sit there quietly and beat my ass by 50 in Ncaa football, and I'd be like, "Are you gonna talk some shit?" And you'd be like, "No, I'm good, man." And I'd be like, "Say something." Say something. I just wanted any reason. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you're up.
I don't know what to do here because, oh man, I feel like my picks. Maybe I should have gone Halo 2 instead of Call of Duty 4.
Dude, go with your heart.
Well, I really wanted Time Crisis as my last one. I don't think I want to go with the Game Boy game.
That's a good list.
And then I feel like you know what, and I don't know which. I'm going to go FIFA.
Yeah.
Which one do I go with? Because the one that got me into FIFA
Was World Cup.
was World Cup 2006.
That's my favorite
which
one.
was amazing. And that was what I was going to pick as it. But we've also had so much fun playing 2-on-2 that do I pick a more recent version?
I would pick a more recent version. That was the one that got us into it, and it was a dope game, and it had the through ball on it. But I do think there was only like 4 ways to score in that game, and you could figure that out pretty quick. Whereas
Right.
with the newer FIFAs, there's like a million ways to score, and there's
Right.
a lot more creativity in it.
So what do you think? Like 14, 15? At that point, it's kind of like...
They're all
same.
the same. 14
Yeah.
through 17 is like the same.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to say FIFA of like the last like 5 years, if that's okay.
Yeah, you can do
Yeah,
that.
baby, that's
Yeah.
great.
Which like the most... One-on-one, it's amazing. But also going like... When you're playing with another person...
Yeah.
It just like... It opens up what you can do. Like give and goes. It's so fun. Making noises to like tell somebody to play you in over the top. I love Trevor does also just goes and that just means just run them, dude. Just freaking just send it and we're just running. We've had so many epic because we play a lot of Joes, just 2-on-2, so much shit talking, And the swings in that game.
Yes. It's so fun. It's maybe the best sports game.
It's fun being dialed with your partner in that one, more so than Madden or NBA.
Yeah, because like Madden, you can't really like do it. The basketball games, I think it's just kind of hard. You just kind of get in your way.
Yeah.
It's the only sports game where you can, in my opinion, where you can really play 2-on-2. And yeah, if you're vibing with somebody and you're freaking on, dude, and you just like see it as it's happening, and you just put them through, and then the guy finishes, or your team's doing bad, and then your partner just freaking pulls a rabbit out the hat and just smokes one.
Oh, bro.
Let's go. I mean, it's
It's
just
so much fun. And yeah, when you
chest
come back,
bumps
you
and
go,
shit,
fuck, you
dude.
can't. Like in the 91st minute, send it to OT.
Yeah, you get to hear Strider blame the computer.
oh, and then PKs.
Computer fucks me, dude. I don't know what does, but the computer fucks me a lot, dude.
And then PKs in that
Computer's a
game
bitch.
can be so hard.
Oh
and
yeah,
so
dude. Yes,
fun.
you can definitely. Yeah, that's the thing. Iterations of the game, like they always change PKs a little bit,
And they
we
get
gotta like
so
figure
much
it out.
harder and like so much more intense.
We had to
over
make a
years.
rule where I was so bad because Joe was really good. Joe was like the best. You're probably the best, but then Joe was good. Now I think I'm probably the
Yeah,
worst
next
because the
time, don't
computer
say that
fucks
shit
me.
to me, please.
So I'd get like matched up with Joe, and then I would just have him hit my penalty kicks. But then I was getting a little better, and games were close, and they go, "No, dude, you got to fucking shoot your own penalty kicks now." I'm like, all right, just respect, dude. That was so much. That game was the best.
Chad, what's your pick?
Yeah, we should play.
I know. I missed that.
My pick. Dude, I'm surprised this one hasn't been on any lists. Warzone.
I was gonna pick that. You just
Yeah.
fucked my whole list. I was
Yeah.
gonna do 2 shooters.
Yeah.
God damn it, that's such a good pick.
Warzone, Battle Royale.
Right.
Got to bring it to modern day.
Damn
I was
it.
doing my childhood stuff.
Genius.
And now I had a big, hiatus from video games, probably from about 2006, 7 to 2020. I didn't play at all. And then Warzone came out, pandemic hit. I was like, I'm back in it. Although I would play GTA, which I'm bummed to not have on my list. And I was thinking about GTA 3 because that's kind of like, I mean, GTA 2, have you guys played that? Dog
Vice City
shit.
was the first one I ever played.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, GTA 3 was sick.
But City was 3.
Dude, Warzone.
That was New York.
It's such a strong pick.
I mean, Warzone's Battle Royale,
I didn't even
online
think about
mode,
I know, me neither.
internet.
Idiot.
You're playing
You
a,
think about Warzone?
It's
Playing
like,
it every
it's like I
day.
wasn't even thinking about like the most recent one.
Because it's like our job, so it's like we don't think about it.
yeah.
so many hours in there.
Yeah,
Dude, yeah. It's amazing. It never really gets old. And they're doing updates constantly. And, dude, I mean, there's camaraderie, teamwork.
So
for
good
sure.
that.
You're on the comms. I mean, the fact that you're on comms with your boys, especially during the pandemic, it's like you could chat with your boys. And it was like, oh, I'm hanging out with everyone right now. Thank God.
Dude, it's
Unreal.
huge to
Yeah.
have comms.
Bro,
It's
yeah.
so big.
I remember the first time we played was Luke Connors. Like we finished a multi, and he's like, "Yo, let's play Warzone." We're like, "What's that?" He's like, "Just join me."
Yeah.
Bro, we all got in a Jeep together, and we're just driving around. And I was like, "This is the fucking sickest thing I've ever done in my
It
life."
feels
Dude.
like real life almost.
Yeah.
All the
So
homies just
sick.
chilling.
Dude, when I first played, I had no idea what was going on. I played with this kid. He used to make thumbnails for us, Cooter. And he's the man.
Oh yeah, he was good.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. They're like, come play Warzone. So I'm like falling through the air, you know. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I'm like running. I just get shot. It took me a while to figure out, but once you figure it out,
Well, especially if you're used to multiplayer, like regular
yeah,
multi.
yeah. The concept
much
of
different.
the huge map and all
And I
that
never
stuff.
played Fortnite or like
Yeah.
one of those battle royale games. So like it really, and then you have to figure out what all the contracts are and like the fact that like making a loadout.
Yeah.
Early in the pandemic, like not realizing that there was like a huge tactical advantage and that
Yes.
like you're probably not going to win a lot of games if you don't have like your custom loadouts ready to
Right,
go.
right. Yeah.
It's a sick game,
It is
Sick.
awesome.
and
That
I
was
keep
a
in
great
touch
pick,
with
man. I
my
was gonna
friends
pick
so much
that.
more.
Where you go?
Even though I already had Halo, I was like, that's...
Yeah.
And dude, you know what? It's the only game that someone's picked that has comms, where we're
Yeah.
all. I mean, you could pick a later Halo iteration, but
Yeah.
that's such a big part. Just talk because like you talk about everything. Like you
Dude,
talk about the
yeah.
game, but then you're also like, "What's up, man?" Like,
Yeah.
you know, a lot of my friends have kids now. I'm like, "How's Killian doing?"
Yeah.
yeah, like
Or like they announce pregnancies on it.
yeah, exactly.
Like they're
yeah,
like,
yeah.
guys, I got some news, dude. I'm gonna have a kid. Like it's like happening.
Well, it does.
Things
yeah.
like that on comms.
And then
It
we're
does
like,
feel
"Cool,
like-
we got a guy breaching the building. Hold that."
Yeah, you're right.
You gonna get this recon?
yeah,
Yeah,
did
exactly,
you get a
dude.
clay on that back zip, dude?
Exactly, dude.
Because
I
I
think I
already,
heard footsteps.
Woody Allen
already asked
movie,
you that
Match
twice.
Pointer, Vicky Cristina Barcelona. It's like, hold that thought. We're gonna go. Yeah, we're pushing prison. Yeah,
Yeah, It's epic. It does feel like you're hanging out with them too. Like I sort of count it as socializing.
Well, because
Oh, yeah.
there's downtime, you know what I mean? There's like, you have in between games, especially, I mean, I know you brought it up last time, or previously, how bad the game's been.
Oh,
So
bro,
now it's been like,
bro.
the amount of comms that aren't game related are like, is ballooning, but it's still fun.
Yeah.
Dude, and I watch people play Call of Duty.
Yeah.
I watch Dr. Disrespect, who I think is the greatest content creator of our
He's so
lifetime.
fun.
Yeah.
I
It's
watch
awesome.
him play.
Yeah.
Like, it's actually,
It's entertaining.
it extends beyond me even just playing it myself.
Yeah.
Fuck, man, that was my pick, and I was so confident I was going to get it. But right when you started that sentence, I knew you were going with it. So I still need a sports game, but my two favorites have been picked.
Yeah, my bad.
No, you're a beast. So I was thinking Wayne Gretzky 3D hockey.
Dude, it's so good.
Such a
It's
sick
so
game.
good. I wanted to talk about it.
NBA Jam, another great game.
dude.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Bro.
Dude, NBA Jam.
Well, we're gonna have some honorable mentions coming up.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we got some honorable.
I guess I'm
mentions,
throwing those
bro.
out right now. Okay, hold on. So is this a console game? And I'm genuinely asking, and I won't do it.
Doesn't matter though. You already have console games enough, right?
No, I don't have two yet. I went computer and arcade with my
Oh,
second
right.
and third.
Okay.
He was,
And I don't think anyone else even deviated. So I'm the only one who even did the.
you kind of,
I did a PC and then 3
Oh,
consoles.
you did do a PC.
I thought about doing some third person strat games, but
Is Dance Dance Revolution or Guitar Hero?
Oh,
yeah,
dude, bro,
dude,
Guitar
totally.
Hero is a great
Guitar
game.
Hero
dude.
is huge.
Okay,
Yeah.
fuck, dude.
I might go
Rock
You're gonna go Dance Dance?
I might go
Rock Band.
You know what?
Oh, dude,
Rock
Rock
Band.
Band, yeah,
I'm going with
sick,
my brother.
dude.
I'm going Rock Band because I like that one more, and you could sing, and you could do it with four guys
there
playing
was,
together.
there was drums, and then there was 2 guitars and a singer, right?
You'd sing
Yeah.
Maps, dude, by the Yeah Yeah Yeahs.
So
Yeah,
I don't
and,
have a sports
what was the
game,
Weezer
but,
song?
but the soundtrack was great. And dude, I remember one night I sang so much I was hoarse the next day. I felt like Dave Grohl after back-to-back shows. I was like, guys, I can't sing tonight. I was like, my voice. And what's also fun about singing in that game is that you didn't actually, if you tried to sound good, you actually did worse. You had to hit the notes, which was a
Yeah, it's
fun,
hard.
like kind of like game.
But don't be that guy. There was this one guy who like was really good, and he just mumbled into the
Yeah,
mic,
yeah.
and he would get like 99s and 100s, and it's like,
Yeah,
you
that's
should
lame.
belt.
Yeah, dude.
Senior year, we had 2 for like 3 weeks. We had among our friend group 2 competing bands of 4. Shrub and I can't remember the other one. Like I remember being like on the phone with Rob, and he's like, "Yeah, man, you should totally dance with my one." And he starts singing because he told me like, "I'm about to gear up." All right, cool, dude. Amazing.
Well, at those games too, I feel like it's less about performance and more just about your spirit.
Yeah, and
you know what I
having
mean?
fun, and like,
yeah,
because you're really only competing as a group, like against your own scores.
Yeah.
like we would compare with like the other band, but like at the end of the day, like that only
Yeah.
lasted for a couple weeks.
yeah. No, it's all about your passion for the music.
And that counts as a console game.
Yeah, that's a console.
Yeah,
game, for
because I
sure.
played it.
Yeah.
I mean,
you
you
plug it
had
into
to
like
plug in all the
Xbox.
shit, but it was
Yeah.
an
Yeah.
Xbox
All
game.
right,
Switch the
yeah.
controllers.
I'm gonna go Rock Band.
It's a sick ass game, dude. So fun.
Dude, I never even thought about those games.
That's a great call.
Yeah.
Guitar Hero. Oh,
Yeah.
I probably should have gone with Guitar Hero, but I,
I think
like
you should have.
Yeah, okay, Guitar Hero.
Guitar Hero 2.
Yeah, well, whichever. Sorry, don't let
No,
me
I'm going
convince
Guitar
you.
Hero too. I'm going Guitar
No,
Hero.
no,
too.
no, you
You're right.
already
No, Guitar
made
Hero.
your
I'm going
bet, dude.
Guitar Hero. I'm going Guitar Hero. Let the record show.
Dude, there was this one guy at Howie's, like the greatest, I assume the greatest Guitar Hero player ever did, who
Dragon Slayer.
like doing that, but like playing Dragon Slayer,
Guitar
and
Hero
then
2.
and then he did this just to ball out. He was playing like this, boom,
no
over
way,
the top, started playing like
Well,
this.
that's why I almost went with Dance Dance. Tell the story. Weren't you at an arcade one time?
It would happen all the time at Howie's. There was a dance right by the door where like I've seen this a couple times where like people walk in with like a full towel
Oh yeah,
and
bro.
like workout clothes, and they're like,
No, and
I'm
people
here.
would. You
For
told me
real?
one time we were at Dave and Buster's.
Oh,
and
this guy.
And people. See, the cool thing about Dance Dance is people
Yes.
would watch.
Oh, yeah, bro.
Other people play Dance
so
Dance.
this guy was just like crushing it. He had a crowd, and then as a finishing move to this one, instead of just like stepping on the left and right, 360, and like throw his arms out, and it was just like
That's amazing.
You could literally be a hero. You could literally be
and
a
it
hero.
really was like a crowd of like 8 to 10 people, like just like
No, dude, yeah.
this kid's on one, dude. He's fucking killing.
That's
it.
where I learned about that song. Ay, 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 you are my butterfly. And your fucking DVR into that, dude. It's the
I
sickest
was
ass
so
song.
bad at Dance Dance.
Yeah, it wasn't my game.
I was terrible.
I was bad at Guitar Hero too, but I do remember that being.
It's pretty sick.
You could feel like a hero. Yeah.
I sang in
Yes.
Rock Band
All
because
right.
I wasn't good at the other shit.
So
Honorable
fun.
mentions real quick before we get into the picks.
I think you got to go NBA Jam. You got to
NBA
go
Dude,
Street Fighter.
Dude, NBA Street was like,
Was
I never
dope.
felt cooler.
Oh,
yeah.
When I played
And
NBA Street.
developing your
NBA
character
Street was
dope.
sick.
You
Yeah,
get the
dude.
Yeti out
NFL
there.
Street was cool too,
And, dude,
but NBA Street
NBA
was
Street-
better, dude.
Oh,
NFL
dude.
Blitz.
Blitz, great
NFL
game.
Blitz,
NHL
epic.
Hits.
Only problem with Blitz was it had the thing built into the game where if you were up big,
Yeah, you could
it
come
always
back.
let the other guy come
Yeah.
back. And I fucking
Like the
hated
bomb,
that shit.
dude?
Yeah, exactly.
I
It's
was such a
annoying.
little dude. I called it DA bomb.
None of we were so stupid. We just had
No,
no street.
I
in
was
it.
just a nerd.
It's amazing. Mortal Kombat.
none of us.
Yeah,
picked-
Mortal
I don't
Kombat.
like any of the fighting games because I feel like for me it was just button mashing and like I wasn't like I couldn't really get any combos and I feel like it would just end up be me and like devolving into and it felt binary.
You never got into like Tekken?
Tekken was dope.
Tekken was
and
sick.
dude, when you could be Eddie, the street dance fighter,
Yeah.
that
Oh,
was
dude.
amazing.
I forgot about him.
It was like what were the games that I would like Soul Calibur like rented that game. Tekken would rent it, but I didn't buy it and like
renting,
lose
dude.
myself.
Right.
Renting games was dope,
Bro,
Yeah.
Because you try and beat it in a weekend. Because it's like, all right,
Yeah.
we rented. We went to Blockbuster on Friday. It's going back on Monday. Otherwise, it's late charges. So like, we got to try and beat this game.
Yeah.
The Dreamcast game I thought you were going with, and it was revolutionary because it was 3-dimensional. You could move laterally and forward and backwards. Because Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, it's only forward and backwards.
yes.
And I
You
would
can do that
put-
in Soul Calibur. You can. It's a little plane. You're on
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like a circle.
Yeah.
Where you could kind of move around.
Oh, you could go 3D in that. That's
we
huge.
played it. It was again. It was
Power
we rented
Stone
it.
was the first game you could do that in, was
Okay,
as I remember it. But then, yeah, of the fighter games, what do we like more, Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat?
I like Street Fighter more. I like the characters more in Street Fighter.
I did.
I-
like-
I'm a
And I
Mortal
consider that
Kombat
more
guy.
arcade. I played Street Fighter at the arcade.
You like Mortal Kombat
I'm a
more?
Mortal Kombat guy.
I do.
Yeah.
The thing I liked about Mortal Kombat was flawless victory
Yeah.
and fatalities.
Fatalities are, I mean,
Yeah,
dude, some of the
the
fatalities
finishings.
were so gnarly too. Like, I remember, what's the ice guy?
Sub-Zero.
Sub-Zero. He'd like freeze you and take your head and throw it at your body, and your
Yeah.
body would shatter.
It's a knocked up, right?
Dude, yeah. Oh, dude, yeah. No, the 40-year-old virgin.
40-year-old
Yeah.
And how good are those games that they were able to build like 5 movies out of each one? Like
Yeah.
the characters were like, they're like, oh, they're making a Ken and Ryu movie. I was like, I'm in. Remember that dope animated movie?
That animated. It was called Street Fighter 2, but I don't know what one was. But it was an animated.
Probably the Jean-Claude Van Damme one.
Right, and it was just as sick as fucking movie.
Jean-Claude Van Damme. Bison, dude. Great actor. That
Dying
plays
while he
Bison.
filmed that movie.
Really?
Yeah. Can you imagine that being your
What's
final,
that?
your parting shot? It's like, yeah,
Oh,
Romeo and Juliet. It's like the
Juliet.
German
Yeah.
guy in Lives of Others. That was his last movie. It's like Peter Postlethwaite in The Town. These iconic performances
Yeah.
in great movies. It's like, this guy's like a classically trained actor, all the skills in the bag, and then they're like, what's your last movie? Street Fighter.
Well, that was
He did it 'cause
the
of his
oral.
kid.
The oral history is really
Oh,
good on that
right.
too, and a lot of the actors and they're like, "Oh, he's in this. Like, this is gonna be good. Like,
Yeah.
I'll do this movie because he's doing it because he's like so well respected." Yeah,
How dumb does Blanca look in that
Oh,
movie?
Blanca's
Oh
the
my
worst,
God,
dude. They
dude.
really messed up Blanca.
he's
dude.
like he's just like he's such a
So bad.
He's a sad boy.
Yeah.
He's like, "They messed with my smile."
Yeah,
and
yeah.
they're like showing him like really fucked up clips.
Yeah, yeah.
It's so weird. It's so. But there's a sick stealth boat, and by stealth, it's invisible.
Yes, it goes invisible
Which is
in like a
that's
river.
not what stealth is, but I do love that. That's where we went with it.
Dude, a game just came to mind, Twisted Metal.
Bro, I was gonna say that.
I was never
PlayStation?
was
PlayStation.
Twisted
I was never
Metal.
PlayStation.
Oh, Twisted
This
Metal.
was the one with
PlayStation.
like the ice cream
cars.
truck with the
Yeah,
fucking
Sweet Tooth,
fire
bro.
on
Sweet
it.
Tooth.
yeah.
Sweet Tooth was gnarly.
Oh, that was a
There's
dope
Dominion.
game.
Yeah.
That was a dope game.
It's a great
Twisted
game.
Metal.
Like, all right, like
I loved that
PlayStation games that I never played Uncharted. I've watched gameplay for like, I don't know, like I did it for like an hour one time and that was it. Looks fucking sick. Never really had a PlayStation.
Yeah.
Haven't played Uncharted. That would probably be, I'm sure some people would think it's like a huge omission, but Twisted Metal never had a PlayStation, so it just wasn't going to make it
Great
for
game.
Me.
We
Played
didn't
that.
do any Super Nintendo games. No one hit Super Mario Brothers, Donkey Kong.
Mario N64 was a revolutionary one.
That was
That was
one of
huge.
those ones
360.
though. It was also like in the Zelda realm of like, this is too fucking big.
a lot of world
I
stuff.
can't figure this
Yeah.
out.
And it's
I'm
not
over it.
violent. I don't mean to be like
I agree.
a fucking sadist, but it's kind of why you play video games. You want to light somebody up, and like
Yes.
Super Mario Brothers and Zelda and stuff like that. You're like, putting a spell on them, or you're jumping on their head and they're disappearing. I want to just like
Star Fox, dude, for N64.
Oh, Star Fox,
great
bro.
game.
Fun
And that had a
game.
rumble pack that had like a
Yes.
video that came with it where it
Yes.
was like really stupid, but I remember like,
That was a
putting
game I
in the
could
tape.
beat, dude.
Well, and, like,
Andross.
but there was
was the
also-
boss.
but through all the different
There were
charts.
different iterations because like there's like
yeah,
mission
you could do
complete and then mission accomplished. And mission complete was like you beat the level, but you didn't beat it
You didn't meet your dad
to
at
the
the end.
perfection that it could be. And you could literally go on a different trajectory and go to different planets.
That was a dope game. And that was N64?
And that was N64, and that was the first one that came with the Rumble Pack.
Was
Yeah.
N64 the biggest leap
I think
in
so.
tech that you can remember
Yeah.
system to system? Or was N64,
I guess
or was
maybe-
PlayStation to Dreamcast to Xbox?
I
bigger?
think it would either be two N64 or N64 to PlayStation.
Right.
I think were the two biggest leaps.
Or maybe if we're a little before our time, but maybe even Atari to a Super Nintendo.
Yeah,
Super
yeah, that might be
Nintendos,
the
yeah.
biggest one.
Yeah.
But then, I mean, Xbox 360. Did that start to incorporate online play?
Is that when we got comms?
I think so.
But I think people were already playing like
Computer
computers.
games had
Like,
it.
there was already Counter Strike.
Right.
None of
You
us
know what I
mentioned
mean?
Counter-Strike,
Counter
too.
Strike, which like but I never
never played it.
Never played.
Yeah.
Roller Coaster Tycoon was another big. one.
Dude, yeah, I was gonna say
Sims.
that.
Yeah.
But you know what? Roller Coaster Tycoon,
You can murder people.
you can murder people, and that helps a lot. You could be a sadist.
Yeah.
At some point, you're just like, yo, I'm not finishing this roller coaster.
murder 'em.
You can just
And-
build it.
And none of us picked The Sims because we're not doing like neo-realist.
Yeah,
like
bro. And what do I want to do in The Sims? I want to make them try to fuck.
Oh, right,
yeah.
and that you could do that in
GTA.
fucking GTA,
And you can-
get your guy jacked.
Yeah, and you can start a fire, right? You can drown them. I think.
Yeah,
yeah,
You could
yeah.
take
Sims
the-
is gnarly.
In Sims, you could take the ladder out of the pool, and
Right.
then they just would
Yeah.
like swim until they got tired.
Yeah, Sims is weird, dude. Sims,
I'd play Sims-
you'd start doing some weird shit. In
Yeah,
that one,
but I
you could be
did that
lonely in
growing
that
up
game.
at my
What other
parents'
game
house.
could you be lonely in?
yeah.
Dude,
Dude, Turok Dinosaur Hunter, bro.
That was-
I was lonely in that,
That was-
game, dude.
that was
I
another
was
one that was
lonely,
kinda
dude.
dope game.
There's some
Yeah, it
games
was
that were
too
just
It
too
was
hard
scary
for me.
too.
Maybe I made
scared me.
Maybe I made a mistake with my non-two console picks, but I'm surprised no one said Pokemon.
I thought about it, but I already
never,
had.
I never got
played.
into.
You never got into
Oh,
it?
no.
Whoa.
What I had red, you had blue,
Yellow,
or vice
maybe.
versa. Yellow was then next, but I remember we
On the
both
Game
got
Boys?
Game Boys
Yeah.
and Pocket Game Boys. It was the first time because it came out around the same time that Pokemon Red and Blue did, which was the first one, and it was where they got thinner. And it was I played Red and Blue like so much, and I played it like once again like after like beat it in like a day like during college. It's so fun, dude.
It's great.
Pokemon
games
was
are
also
sick.
super. I mean, just watching those things level up, freaking shoot laser beams at each other. It's
The
violent, like you
transformation
said.
of the characters, taking a Squirtle into a
Blastoise.
War
Blastoise,
Turtle into
yeah.
a Blastoise was
which was
really
all I always
satisfying.
went. I mean, I did other
Squirtle was the
versions,
strongest.
but it was the best. Blastoise was just the coolest. He's a freaking hoss.
Aaron, you wrote down our list.
We didn't do any racing games, though.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I was thinking
Cruising
USA.
USA.
Need for Speed.
Underground is the
Yes.
one that you were talking about, where you could drag and you could drift.
Yeah.
When he went to the menu, the song was.
Oh, really? I forgot about that.
Dope, dude.
Was
When
was
soundtracks
amazing.
came in the early 2000s, that was big. But your head would start to feel like you were in like a
Oh, yeah.
alternate universe with it.
Yeah, that was a sexy game.
Aaron, do you want to run us? Do you want to give your pick and then tell us what the list was? Because I don't know if we're all. I don't know everybody's list off the top of my head right now.
Oh, yeah.
I have a bunch of
Let's try to. Can you kick him the
Oh, yeah.
mic?
Yeah. So just in terms of honorable mentions that didn't get mentioned, ones that I would have picked myself were in this. Metal Gear Solid.
Never played.
Oh, I heard that's
played.
amazing.
Probably my favorite game of all time.
What's the game that Final Fantasy 2 that has like 90,000
Yeah,
iterations?
yeah.
Never did it.
I
I
think you have to
rented
get
Metal
one
Gear
specific.
Solid one weekend and I played some of it, but I didn't dive in.
It's so cinematic. I mean, that thing. I'm shocked no one's made that into a movie.
They've tried.
Donkey Kong Jr.
Yeah.
If we're talking arcade, classic arcade game, you think Donkey Kong, but I think Junior's better. Where you're playing as
The little
The ape.
one, right?
Yeah.
The skinnier one.
yeah. In terms of early first-person shooters, Duke Nukem.
Yeah, dude, you can look at the booth.
Dude, that was one
Always
of the
hidden
first
boobs somewhere.
parents won't let you play it. My mom watched a news thing on it and was like, I'm taking Duke Nukem.
Never
you."
played it. Probably
played
because of
it.
that.
We had it.
Super Mario World on SNES is great. It's Introduced Yoshi.
You like Mario 64?
Not as much.
I played Mario 64. It's hard to get.
It's hard to get. It's hard to get into it and get around as much. You know.
Mario
Yeah.
Party was pretty dope too.
Mario Party's sick.
You could even go on Jackbox, I guess, right? A lot of people play that now.
Oh,
That's a
I
video
forgot
game.
one. Super Smash Bros.
I was about to say that.
Yeah.
Again, they're just all.
I was never a
button
huge guy,
mashing.
but you
It's
got to
just-
give her like it's dudes play it professional. That was one of the first games you could play professionally. Was Smash Bros.
With Smash Bros. And Mario Kart, my buddies in college just were so much better than me already, and I just like they just lapped me. That I was like, have fun.
Who'd you play as in Smash Bros?
I didn't play it.
Captain Falcon.
Captain Falcon, just do a Falcon punch. Hopefully, I knock somebody out. Maybe I'll get lucky.
Star Fox.
It's cheap.
Kirby was one that could absorb you.
And you could float a lot.
And then he turns into a brick, or
Kirby's fun. Afterburner, the arcade game. The
Don't know it.
first game where it was a fighter pilot game where it moved. And John
right,
Connor's
right.
in it before the Terminator comes to get him in T2.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Good
awesome.
pick.
You said X-Men arcade, Simpsons arcade games.
Amazing.
yeah.
as
See,
well.
and the Ninja Turtles
arcade game.
Yeah.
But those were all like, I couldn't pick one because they're all kind of the same and they were just fun. But it was just different branding.
Yeah,
but they
yeah,
were
yeah.
great.
Area 51.
Yeah, that was a dope one.
Die Hard arcade. Get out there.
Dude! Fuck!
I played that.
Fuck! I gotta redo my list.
I know,
I gotta redo
fuck.
my list.
That was the best.
That was the best.
I played it recently. There's a arcade place that unfortunately didn't survive the pandemic, but like you paid like $10 an hour and you could play unlimited. So
Wow.
I played Die Hard arcade and beat it. It's
Three-dimensional.
not as good as we remember it, but it was really good.
It's hard- I'm having trouble believing that.
The running through the halls and
Press
then it
B.
would, yeah, he's like punch and then you have to
jump. Yeah,
and then
dive.
you could like otherwise you wouldn't make it past that and you'd have to fight more.
That was like you go to Ballpark Pizza, you're doing 6 hours on it. You and
Because
your
they
buddy
had
are
it at the
just-
That's what it took.
ballpark.
It took
San
almost
Juan.
the, it took
Yeah.
almost the hour that I had. Madden 94, NHL 93. It still had the fighting and the blood.
Whoa.
blood and made famous by
Make his head
swingers.
Yeah,
Make his head bleed.
yeah. Tecmo Bowl is another great football game. WWF Royal Rumble and SNES. Was
Great game.
Oh, that was-
great game.
That was one of my first sleepovers where my parents had to come out and say, "Go the fuck to sleep," because we were just playing Royal Rumble and making a.
Do
making
you
a-
have
a
to
mess.
go to sleep at sleepovers? Like what's the harm?
You
of
do.
letting kids?
Shut up.
Yeah, they just want you to shut up. Basically, you're too
Right.
loud. Yeah, so they can go to sleep.
Dude, I
That
love
makes
staying
sense.
up all night.
I guess I never
Felt so
thought about
naughty.
It
it.
was bad, right?
Dude, then I remember I pranked this kid, Peter D. Just fucking put some whipped cream down his pants, dude. Made him cream like Aaron.
All right, so here are your lists. We got JT,
Don't
Halo,
fuck me here.
Time Crisis 2,
Time
Command and
yeah,
Conquer, Red Alert,
yeah. Yep.
and 4 you're going Guitar Hero 2.
Guitar Hero 2.
You're Sean Penning it.
Yeah.
Okay. Chad, GoldenEye, number 1. Mario Kart 2, Tony Hawk 2, Warzone,
Amazing list.
4. Chris has Call of Duty 4, NCAA 2006, Knights of the Old Republic, and then FIFA. Strider, Tony Hawk Pro Skater, number 1, GTA Vice City, Soul Calibur, Wolfenstein. That's your list. This is tough, guys, because nobody really nailed it for me personally, just for my personal taste.
It's so personal.
It's so personal. It really is. Honestly, when JT had Rock Band, he had it.
Oh, I had it? That's why you were telling me not to switch?
That's why I was, the Aaron Cam was a
dude.
big no.
Yeah, but Guitar 2 is still sick, dude.
Is there drums in it? Because I'm a drummer.
I had to go with other people though. I just
bass.
remember more people. I don't remember people playing Rock Band as much as they played Guitar Hero.
Yeah, because
played
Guitar
it
Hero
a
was
ton.
big for I feel like a couple of years before.
Rock Band came out.
It just felt more iconic. I do like Rock Band more,
world.
but I was trying to speak to
Beatles
yeah.
Rock Band.
I
One
didn't
of
even
the
know
most
they did
beautiful
that.
games ever made.
But come on, you can't take it away because I'm still doing that kind
I'm
of game.
not taking it away. I'm just saying you had me.
I think
you
Chad
had it
has
in
the
the
best
bag.
list, but yeah.
Okay. Strider, great start as always. I don't know that you can name a better 1 and 2, honestly.
No,
'Cause
no
I'm not a
way.
big first-person shooter guy, but I respect. Obviously, Halo's like the best-selling game of all time, best-selling franchise of all time. But Pro Skater, GTA, Vice City, and especially that it is Vice City.
What a 1-2.
Yeah. Then you get into Soul Calibur.
No, then he went like off the res.
All right, I mean, fighting game, okay. I feel like you overthought how rounded your thing had to be. Because then when you went Wolfenstein, I'm like, you could have just thrown out another dank game.
Yeah,
Rather than trying to have a first-person shooter.
I know I did. But I went personal. We all said it's so personal. It was personal.
I mean, who doesn't love killing Nazis? I agree. I love Chad's first 2 as well. GoldenEye, Mario Kart. Same console. It's not a problem. I love both of them are 4-player. Both of them are, so fun. Going Tony Hawk 2 and Tony Hawk 1's already in. I don't know that much.
That's a bad move.
I don't know that much more was added.
Right. I had to do it, dude.
I thought it was smart.
I respect it.
tactically
I
intelligent.
respect
I
it.
mean,
I
I was
respect
going
your
by
passion about it.
passion.
I respect your passion for
Well,
it.
I gotta give Tony Hawk love.
And then Warzone for the comms, especially during the pandemic.
Huge.
I mean, that's a huge 4th pick. When he's already got a first-person shooter.
It's a number 1 pick.
It really is.
Yeah, fuck that.
It's kind of surprising it was still out there. And then Chris with Call of Duty Modern Warfare. It didn't seem you that passionate about it, which is
It was
for
a
your number
game
1.
changer, man. It was so good.
You
I
ripped
know,
at
but
that.
Warzone's
too.
out there though.
You ripped at it.
Yeah,
I mean,
I probably should
You
have
should
gone
have gone
that.
Warzone, yeah. I
Yeah,
love you.
for sure. And then I went
It's
2
really-
sports games.
it's
But
just
they were
really
so
close.
good.
I don't know Command and Conquer Red Alert that well.
It's sick, dude.
It's
so sick.
Back
And
him
then
up.
this one, and I won't lie to you, trust me.
It's also like, have you played like Age of Empires?
No.
Did you,
Oh, dude,
Rome
Age
Total
of Empires
War,
is dope. You know what's overrated? in
Battle
this
for
department?
Middle Earth.
Shogun.
Shogun was. You thought it was overrated?
Well, not as good as these other ones.
It had the cutscenes that were great. So you haven't really played any third person strategy games?
No.
It's up your alley.
It's like
It's probably the best
you probably
one.
would like them. It's like
Yeah, you would love them.
you'd probably like them a lot, and it is one of the best of those versions. And you probably just have to trust us on that one.
Yeah.
It was on my list.
Did you ever play Warcraft?
No.
Or Starcraft? Was it? Starcraft. Starcraft. But
Yeah,
Warcraft.
Warcraft was first.
Warcraft is
Warcraft.
MMORPG. Yeah.
I had a girl end a first date because she was up too late playing World of Warcraft the night before.
She sounds hot. That girl
What
sounds
is that girl now your wife?
World of Warcraft did give us the best viral video of all time.
Oh, dude.
Oh, Leroy Jenkins.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I used to, in boarding school, there's this kid who would play Warcraft, and it's kind of mean because we all thought he was a nerd for playing Warcraft, so we'd go in there and just watch him play and just like, what's up, dude? You playing Warcraft? And he's like, what are you guys doing here? We're like, we just want to watch you play, dude. And we just sit there and be like, dude, he's playing Warcraft.
Just laughing at him playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good for him.
It's one of the greatest South Park episodes.
Oh,
Yes.
dude. Yeah, absolutely.
I'm trying to think if on the list, like, who has even my favorite on this list.
Did you play Knights of the Old Republic? 'Cause
maybe
it was
Vice
sick,
City.
dude. You fucking love it.
I played the one after that.
Number 2,
before
I
it.
couldn't get into it.
No, it was
And then there was an
It was
online.
Jedi Knight 2, I think is what it was called.
Yeah, and then
That
I
was a
played. I
console
played like
game.
the first couple hours of that, and then I stopped.
Yeah. That was a PC game. Fuck. I think I'm going Chad.
Whoa.
I think you had the best
whoa.
list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do.
Dude, I was honestly not expecting that, but this is my acceptance speech. Not expecting it, but I'll take it. Thank you. Because when you came out with Vice City, I was like, my list is done.
Yeah, Vice City, then
Yeah.
Tony Hawk Pro
Dude,
Skater.
Dude, I mean, that was, but thank you, Aaron,
It's
for
good
this.
variety.
this-
You have two first-person shooters.
Those are the best kind of games, though.
Yeah, they are really have taken the world by storm. You have like the OG, literally where people would bring multiple televisions into a home. And I just love Mario Kart so much.
Yeah, it's a classic.
I mean, if that didn't get picked, I would have probably just stormed out of here.
Wait, so your list is GoldenEye, Mario Party,
Mario Kart,
Mario Kart,
Kart,
Tony Hawk 2,
Tony Hawk 2,
Call of Duty.
Warzone.
Nah, that's unstoppable. That's
Yeah.
the best four. Yeah.
Let's
Good shit,
clap.
bro.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
Warzone
Congrats.
really killed it.
Dude, thank you guys.
I was gonna get it, dude. I was gonna get it.
I think JT's 2
Thank you. If I would have got Warzone
for good variety in there as well. Like the types of games. I love that there's a music game at the end. Because I was like worried that was going to get forgotten. I go Strider 3, Chris 4.
Nice. Good shit, guys. Well, thank you, Aaron. As
Thank
always,
you, Aaron.
you're a good
Appreciate
judge,
it.
and we respect your judgment. Chad, you're a beast with the drafting, dude.
Yeah,
I
dude.
just go with the
killing.
passion.
Smart.
You're
I'm
killing.
a populist guy. Like
I
you
like
said,
it. You're a populist.
I'm a populist.
Smart.
All right. I think we probably got to skip the cues today, guys, because we're already in the. I thought this one would be the shortest one. I think we went the longest we've
Yeah.
gone. So let's just hop into the next part.
All right, guys, I'm interrupting this podcast to let you know once again that we are brought to you by Manscaped. Manscaped, thank you so much for keeping our trims pubed, for looking after our hogs, for making sure that our dinks are looking fresh and clean, because Valentine's Day is just around the corner. Strider, you got a dank fiance.
Oh, yeah.
What are you thinking in terms of your pubes?
I think everything is looking nice and trimmed, baby. We got the plan. We're going to get a nice sushi dinner. Then afterwards, I'm going to present like a cat does. I'm going to present myself. I'm going to say, hold on, I got a surprise for you. Come out, perfectly manscaped bush. It's going to make my tiny dink look a little bit bigger, which is nice. And she'll go, did that grow a little bit? And I'll say, it is right now, because I'm feeling the love. So I'm just fired up that it's going to put me in a nice headspace, just, really taking care of myself down there.
Dude, that was next level.
Thank you, dude.
All right, the Lawnmower 4.0, the Weed Whacker Ear No Hairs Trimmer, the Crop Reviver Ball Deodorant, the Body Wash, the Cologne, everything to make your V-Day date say, wow, great set of balls you have there. Go to manscaped.com for exclusive offer of 20% off plus free shipping with the code GODEEP. That's 20% off and free shipping with code GODEEP at manscaped.com. Join Cupid and shoot your arrow with Manscaped this Valentine's Day. Thank you, Strider, for joining.
Thank you, dude.
Helix Sleep. Helix Sleep, the best mattresses in the biz. Thank you for being such an epic sponsor. Guys, I was really happy with my mattress before Helix. I was like, this is a mattress for me. I don't even need a new mattress. And then Helix is like, we'll send you one. I'm like, you can send me one, but I'm not sure this will be better. And guess what? It was better. It was way better than I could have ever imagined. I feel like I'm sleeping on a firm cloud. It has like I like firm, but it also has like the softness that I desire. And it blew my mind. And Helix Sleep does that with their 2-minute quiz. You get matched to your mattress. They have plus size mattresses. They have, cooling mattresses, all kinds of stuff. Any size you want. So, yeah, just take a quiz. It takes just 2 minutes. They have soft, medium, firm mattresses, great for cooling down if you sleep hot. Mattresses great for spinal alignment to prevent morning aches and pains, and even a Helix Plus mattress for plus-size sleepers. So, if you're looking for a mattress, take the quiz, order the mattress you're matched to, and the mattress comes right to your door, shipped for free. Helix was awarded the #1 best overall mattress pick of 2020 by GQ and Wired Magazine. So, if you want to get on this train, which I highly suggest you do, go to helixsleep.com/go-deep. Try it. They have a 10-year warranty, and you get to try it out for 100 nights risk-free. So, you get up to $200 off all mattress orders and 2 free pillows for our listeners at helixsleep.com/go-deep. That's up to $200 off all mattress orders and 2 free pillows at helixsleep.com/go-deep. Finally, we are brought to you by the legends at DraftKings. DraftKings, what up, dudes? So, guys, 4 teams remain in the NFL playoffs. That means only 4 teams left for you to bet on at DraftKings Sportsbook. You want to get in that sweet action? Time is running out. There's only a few games left, a number of games left. Then there's the Super Bowl, and then you got to wait till next year for football season. So you want to get on this now at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. Counting down to Super Bowl 56. New customers can get 56-1 odds on any team. Bet just $5 and get $280 in free bets if your team wins. And if you're not a new customer, you can experience the conference championships with same-game parlays. Guys, combine multiple bets from the same game for a bigger payout. The more legs you add, the more money you can win. DraftKings is safe, secure, reliable. Best of all, you can deposit and withdraw your cash whenever you want. So download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now. Use promo code GoDeep and get 56 to 1 odds on any NFL team. Bet just $5 and win $280 in free bets if your team wins. That's promo code GoDeep for 56 to 1 odds at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. Must be 21 or older. New Jersey, Indiana, or PA only. New customers only. Minimum $5 deposit and $1 wager required. One per customer. Restrictions apply. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. And now back to the show.
Chad, who's your beef of the week?
Dude, my beef of the week, this is probably going to be unexpected, but it's with my whoop.
Whoa.
I think I'm over the whoop.
Because you're studying it too much?
Yeah, you know, I was surfing with my buddy, and he's like, yeah, man, I had the Oura ring or whatever the fuck, the Uva ring, same shit, tracks your fitness and sleep and stuff. And he's like, it would mess up my sleep, and I was thinking about it, and like when you track your sleep, you like look at it the next day, and if you don't have great sleep, it'll be like you got 4 hours and 30 minutes of sleep, you're at 0% recovery, you feel like shit, and then in your mind you're like, oh, I do feel like shit, so I would feel shittier. Mm-hmm. And then so after he said that, I sort of just by coincidence, it like got disconnected, and so it's not really tracking anymore. I was like, I'm just gonna let it go for a bit. And like last night, I don't even know how many hours of sleep, but I got back late, you know, probably like 2:30. You know, woke up at 7 because I'm a fucking maniac and I can't sleep in. And I feel fine. I mean, I'm tired now, but like I don't have an app telling me that I slept like dog shit and telling me that I should feel like shit. So
Yeah.
now I think I'm gonna later the whoop. So, but it's I had a good squad on there, good dudes. But yeah, I think it's the end of my whoop days.
Nice, dude.
Yeah.
Well, some things are only supposed to last for so long.
Dude,
some
true.
things aren't meant to be done forever.
I learned a lot from it.
Yeah.
I learned about how many calories I was burning, sleeping.
It was a good
Got me to bed
relationship.
earlier. Yeah.
But you've learned, and now you're ready to move on.
I got gifted one. It was back ordered, so it's coming in and
Oh, dude.
next month.
I'm sorry, bro.
I can't wait.
Get your information, then choose what you do with it.
Yeah.
Dating chat.
Yeah.
See, because I want more advanced stats right now because I got the Apple Watch and I can't
Right.
track sleep because the battery sucks on it.
Right.
Yes.
But maybe it'll be short
No,
lived.
but dude,
and then I can re-gift it.
It is like it is. You do get like a little dopamine hit in the morning when you like check your thing. It'll be like sleep auto detected. It'll be like you got 8 hours and you feel 100% today. And it's all green and you're like, fuck yeah, dude. But then more often than not, it's like you slept like a fucking piece of shit. And your heart rate variability is like you should be dead right now, dude. And I'm like, oh fuck, man. So yeah.
Strider, what's your beef of the week?
Dude, my beef of the week has got to be with my Uggs, dude. It's got to be with my Uggs. Had them for a long time. I even did look down on them. This is a little bit crude, but there's a jizz stain on one of my Uggs.
What?
Is it your jizz?
Hell yeah,
my
dude.
jizz.
Why'd you jizz on your Uggs?
By accident.
But like, how
They just happened to be, they were around. I was drilling
They were
myself.
begging
They
for it.
were
Wait,
drilling myself and just,
It's good you took your shoes off.
Wait, you
yeah, I was just hanging out.
do you wear Uggs in the drill factory?
They were in my drill factory.
that'd be
because
next
I brought
level.
them in there a different time. I didn't know they were there.
How
I'm
big's the
such an
factory?
idiot. I didn't realize you
Well, drill
actually had a
factory's my
factory.
bathroom. But drill factory's my bathroom. Yeah, I go in there. That's where I really let loose on myself. It's my bathroom. Sometimes my desk area, and but they're gone now, dude, and I can't find them.
Oh no.
Yeah, and I'm worried that someone's out there, maybe that they yanked them or something. I really don't know what happened to them. Don't know how they're gone. Yeah, dude, I could be being cloned. My DNA's out there now. So I guess my beef maybe is not with just me being remiss and misplacing something that I loved, because you break them in, it's kind of like a rainbow sandal. So I don't know what I'm going to go with next. So basically, I don't know.
Nice.
I don't even know if that's really a good beef, but
I think it's a great beef.
Thanks.
You can't find your favorite shoes.
yeah, I love wearing
That's
those.
fucking tragic.
I
dude.
game in those.
What are you gonna wear instead? Do you have like a
I've been
replacement?
wearing socks now.
I meant when you outside of the drill factory.
Oh no! Outside the drill factory, I'll drill myself wearing anything. A dress shoe, a boot, it doesn't matter.
No, I
When
mean
the
like in
mood
your
strikes.
regular life. What shoes are you wearing instead of the Uggs?
Oh no! I'm just wearing socks because I'm just in my house. 'Cause I usually wear them around the house.
Oh, you were okay.
Yeah,
cool,
I'm just
cool,
wearing a sock, like
Are
a
they
like a heavier
slippers or are
sock.
they like boots?
It's an UGG, you know. It's a UGG shoe, so that has a sole on it, but they're comfy. It's like a slipper.
Uggs make boots and they also make slippers.
Oh, that's a good call. Mine is the slipper version.
Oh,
Yes.
see, I was picturing
yes.
boots.
Yes.
Yes,
Sorry about that. Tom Brady does wear
Yeah.
the boots in his ads. That's correct.
Dude,
It's
right,
the
right.
most popular
Yeah,
thing
because
to-
I was picturing you in the drill factory naked with UGG boots on.
That's
just
a great
drilling
look.
yourself.
Yeah, it's hot. It's like a
Yeah.
Russian soldier on like
Yes.
a break from some kind of post.
Yeah, for somewhere out in Siberia or something like that.
Exactly.
It's a good call. Maybe I have to get myself some Uggs.
Can you do a
Boots.
Russian guy wearing
Of
Uggs who
course,
wants to retire to the bathroom and masturbate?
Yes, man. Look. Ivan.
Sergey,
Yes,
you're due on your shift.
Ivan. I have been working for a long shift, a long time for motherland. You understand? And right now I need me time.
What does that mean? What do you mean when you ask for me time?
It means I will be very quick, very, very quick. Don't worry, just I need a little bit of me time.
What the hell does me time mean?
It means I'm going to absolutely annihilate my penis. It means I will go to the Crimean Peninsula, take my shirt off, mount bare, and hack on my own dick for 30 seconds. That is how I like to masturbate.
Sergey, respect. The Kremlin demands respect.
Look, my family is from Kiev. They are on the way to Crimean Peninsula. I've been in Siberia for 8 years now. I've done my due time. And let me tell you something. I will tell on you. I will tell on you to the party members. They're coming. I'll tell on you.
For what?
I'll make it up.
Make what up?
I'll say that you have capitalist agenda, that you are pocketing,
bastard.
that you like to wear
You
blue.
bastard.
I'll say that you like to
You are
whack
a
off in
traitor.
blue jeans. I see you looking at blue jeans. Yes, I do. Listening to rock music. Yes, I do. I've never seen it or heard it, but I'll make it up unless you let me have had my own dick 45 seconds.
I listen to classical orchestra. You know this.
No, you do not listen to the greats. You do not listen to the spring rhythm.
Stravinsky.
You're right, exactly, Stravinsky, exactly. You don't listen to him.
You claiming I listen to Bruce Springsteen?
Yes, I hear you shouting to yourself, singing into your penis like microphone in that weird position that you can get in because you're flexible. I watch you. And you sing into your penis.
bastard.
Like Bruce Springsteen, you sing, Born in the USA.
You color your lies with real details of who I actually am.
I am clever, but I would never say I am clever because that gets you killed. So you let me come.
You can go masturbate.
Thank you, Ivan. Thank you very much. Vodka for you.
Ah, very smart.
Smash for you.
Oh, smash for you, man. Fruit smash. Moscow. Chris, what's your beef of the week?
I don't have one.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, I thought about it hard and chilling.
I love that.
Dude, my beef of the week is with Euphoria. I've been doing my best to avoid it. I tried to watch episode 1, season 1, and I was like, fuck this shit, dude. Why is this
season one? Okay.
so I was just like, why is this shit so heavy? Why am I so worried? I'm scared the whole time I'm watching this. Can these kids just like have a normal day? And I do think like shows like Euphoria and like Kids feels like a kind of like a precursor to it, you know, where you're just like, people are like, this is realistic. And you're like, this stuff does really happen. But most of the time kids are bored. We're in a car looking for a party and we're just driving around and we end up like just chilling at someone's house with loose parents who will like let us have maybe a beer and we just watch a movie and that's it. But like Euphoria is like, okay, we're going to strip all that out. And it's just like the fucking most insane shit that can happen. But dude, the fucking show is addicting. It's about kids doing drugs. It's like a drug. I know it's bad for me. I just can't stop watching it. It stresses the shit out of me. But I jumped in season 2 and I'm fucking addicted. I fucking love watching it. And now I'm just like reading profiles on the kids and it's just, I don't know. It's got me all fired up, but I'm in.
It makes you feel dark, right?
It makes me feel really dark, and
Yeah.
you'll feel the icky parts of yourself in it.
Yeah.
Like you'd be like, oh, like they're all worse shit bags than we could ever be, but you're like, you watch, you're like, fuck, man, do I have that in me? Yeah,
Right.
Fuck, dude. Yeah. It's all about the darkness.
I don't like
it's
that feeling.
all about the darkness.
I think I think it did it a disservice for people. This is like realistic because it's so heightened, and I think it wants to be. But then it was like people describing it that way, which was kind of false. Like it would get at real things, but like there's always a rager. Everyone always has drugs. Like I didn't.
And someone
it was
always
hard
does something
to see
very wrong.
drugs. You know what I mean? Like, like you had to build up to that in high school, and it feels like they don't have to build it. Like everything's fucking crazy, and you think anything insane might happen. Was talking about it with someone, and they're like, "Oh, so it's like he was Robbie," because I was describing it to him. He's like, "Oh, it's like a Softy Brother movie."
Yeah.
Where you're just so anxious,
And it's beautifully
intense.
made like a soft dude. Like the shots are incredible. Like whoever the DP is, it was just fucking crushed. That is such a good point though. Like, do you remember the first time you saw cocaine? Like I was afraid of it. We walked into a party for 4th of July when I was like 23. And I remember seeing cocaine and just being like, I couldn't even look at it. It was like it intimidated me so much. I had to turn away. And I was like, oh God, get that away from
I
me.
tried to act cool. I was like, where's the bathroom? Cool. Oh, that's your Rottweiler? Very cool. Cool
And it-
Rottweiler.
Yeah, and it feels like every character, and it's like
I know the Rottweiler.
Oh
you're
yeah,
talking
like
about.
they
Good dog,
all do
good dog
Molly.
passed away.
Like they all do Molly. They all do like every drug. Like some are like, yeah, they're just doing heroin over there. I'm like,
Yeah.
that wasn't.
Yeah.
That's not high school for like 95% of people.
Right.
Totally.
So don't think it is. And I thought I got too much credit, like wrongfully, for like being realistic.
Yeah, that's the wrong word that they use when they're like, this is a real, they're like, they should just say, look, this is a dark, like twisted, exaggerated version of teenage life.
Which I think is what they're going for.
Dude, it makes you want to say the dad phrase of just turn that shit off.
Yeah.
It's like, that shit. Turn it off. It's shit. And you're like,
Yeah.
no, it's not. It's like about this. And he's like, it's shit.
It's bad for you. Yeah. And the dad might be more right than I thought he was. Yeah. Chad, who's your babe of the week?
My babe of the week is oversized sweaters.
Oh.
I've been a big sweater guy for the past like month.
You wore that thing like every day for a couple of weeks.
Dude,
It
yeah.
looks great.
Dude,
it looks
yeah.
amazing.
And I love them. I like wearing oversized. Maybe it's oversized. I like wearing oversized shirts and oversized sweaters. I never understood shirts or anything that fits regularly. I've always felt uncomfortable with like tight tees or anything like that. I just don't like it. And the date I was with last night, she's like, I like oversized shirts and oversized sweaters. I was like, that's awesome. So it was nice to get some validation.
Nice reveal too. So that's what you're up to. You were on.
Yeah.
No,
Like,
Let's hear the
Said
rest.
you needed some time. Yeah. We're 3 hours in.
Skip to the end. What happened?
Is the end like we had a really nice time and you feel a budding connection?
Yeah. That's basically it. Yeah.
That's a nice ending.
Cool.
Yeah. And we bought some sweaters.
Ooh.
Not really, but she's gonna help me.
She's dressing you already? He's in trouble.
Oh, dude. Dude, I didn't realize. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, what if she likes
Look out,
super
dude.
oversized sweatshirts?
Oh, dude. Yeah.
It's like quadruple XL. You're like, I'm really swimming in this.
Yeah.
You look
fucking Kuzma.
You look fantastic. I show up. I'm like, what's up, dudes?
Yeah, you look like
Chad,
a
where are you?
parachute.
I'm like,
This fucking curtain.
yeah. All right, Curtin, what's your beat?
Drop you out of a plane, you'd float.
Yeah.
Strider, who's your baby of the week?
Dude, my baby of the week's gotta be my deck-ass fiance, dude. She's just being a beast, dude. We've been crushing workouts together recently, which I love. And look, we both had the vid. There's no way she wasn't going to get the variant, dude, living with me when I had it. And now we're back feeling healthy, dude. And we're saying to ourselves, look, let's just move. We got to move, dude. So we're moving. We're watching some
nice.
videos on YouTube together. No, sorry, not like moving spaces, but like moving our bodies and getting after it. Although she does pressure me to move to San Diego, which we will one day. But I'm like, look, it's our plan. But not yet. But not yet. You will see your family again, but not yet, Maximus. And yeah, dude. So just my freaking dank ass fiance, being a beast, dude. Working out together, it's nice.
Nice.
Can you just for like 5 seconds pretend to be Maximus needing to go masturbate?
Of course, dude.
Maximus,
Yes.
we need you in the dome.
Look,
The audience demands you. They need to see blood.
they say I have a palm that can crush a man's skull. Not a man's, but my cock. I can crush my cock with my hand. And let me tell you, go single column and listen to me. You'll be fine out there. You're a commander yourself. But I'm going to give my dick a soldier's death.
How can you fight? Releasing that energy.
GT, are you in danger of becoming a good man? Trying to keep me from masturbating right now. I'm gonna jack off. I don't care if they give me a yellow spot on my chest. And I would tell
Successful
you.
in battle, I almost have to give you the benefit of the doubt.
Do you know what I
You have
imagine?
never let us down when danger is urgent.
Thank you for saying that. Rome is a dream. If you just whispered it, it would disappear. And when I jack off, it's for me. But I'll let you in on this. I'm imagining myself in Elysium. My wife's hair smells of jasmine. It's black like the soil.
Come to a picture of Rome as a democratic state.
Absolutely. I come to where Rome is how Marcus Aurelius envisioned it. That's when I come. And when I nut, I say, Marcus, I salute you. Oh. And then I unleash hell. I unleash hell into the toilet bowl.
Oh, in the toilet.
I jack off into the toilet bowl.
With proper irrigation.
Yes, us Romans invented that. And
Sophisticated.
it drains all the way out
Systems.
to the Aegean.
Very impressive.
Thank you. Good luck out there, brother.
We'll fight to the
I
death.
salute you.
Chris, what's your Chris, what's your big one?
I had picked this before I heard your Javier, but it's Javier Bardem.
Whoa, dude.
Yeah, I watched Being the Ricardos, which was actually pretty fun. I just love Javier, and you nail it. He just talks so good. I just love. He's just a cool guy. But yeah, I just love Javier. He does have a huge dome. I don't know if that like adds to the mystique and everything, but he's still kind of sexy, even though his proportions are crazy. But he just talks so sexy all the time. He just says something. You're like, oh, I love it. Keep talking.
How old do you think he was in that movie? I looked it up.
41.
47.
38. Whoa.
Dude.
But did he ever look younger than 38?
No, he did not. And he looked sexy his whole life.
John Hamm, same thing. Some guys just are meant for a certain age.
Yeah.
Dude, my baby of the week is Grady Eldridge, good buddy of mine.
Oh, nice, dude. Good
Fucking
guy.
legend, man. I work out with him all the time. We go out all the time, do stand up together, and he's just such a smart, fun guy to hang out with. He's always got interesting things to say, and I got to shout him out right now because my legend of the week and my quote of the week are both based off things he told me when we were doing a gym session.
Let's go.
And he's just throwing out just fucking pearls, dude. And I'm like, dude, thank you, man. This is like, it's given me a pickup in the moment, and it's given me stuff to talk about later. And I'm just very grateful to him because he's always a fountain for that stuff. So big love to Grady.
He's a good dude. And he's down. He's always down, dude.
He's got great energy, yeah.
Great energy. He's curious in a really fun way.
And he's a tank with the workouts, man. He's got balance. He'll be doing like one-legged, one-arm stuff, pulling in different directions, and you're like, you know what? This body is functional.
It's a good bod.
Yeah, he's got a great
It's
rig.
real
Hot.
Chad, who's your legend of the week?
My legend of the week. We talked about him on the last pod, but I gotta give a shout out because he just came out with a banger today. Purple Disco Machine.
Oh.
Dude,
that music was good, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, listen to this shit.
Pump it, baby. Everybody get ready to hump.
Oh, yeah, let's go.
Maybe I'll just let it kick in. Aaron's dancing too. If we had Aaron Cam, you'd see him dancing. He's
Aaron with his
humping.
third cream of the night.
Oh, dude, Aaron's doing a one-legged hump.
I mean, I was joking at first, but now I am horny.
Dude, yeah, exactly. I'm seriously horny for this beat to drop. Oh, dude.
Dude, this song is fire, dude. This song is really good.
Just want to drive around a city like, I'm going to go downtown at 2 a.m. just drive around. Oh.
Oh, dude, nice hump strider.
Thank you.
That's pure, dude. That's pure. You guys are really synced in right now. It looks like you guys are humping the same energy. It's like there's like a little burst of vibes.
Honestly, if you fucking tied a rope to a rope to our cocks, someone could do double dutch the way we're humping right now, dude.
Is that a banger?
That's really good.
Need I say more? I mean, the Purple Disco Machine delivers the heat.
Dude, if you're on your way to a party listening to that song,
Bro. A Euphoria party? You'd be like,
yeah. We should have a Purple Disco Machine party.
oh, dude,
you know
I'm
what's
down,
screaming in
bro.
my head when I'm like, I can't get hungover. There's no way I can get hungover. As long as
Yeah.
I have this song, I'm golden. Yeah,
Yeah, Purple Disco Machine.
that's power.
Dude, my legend is this fucking dude. I was trying to look up his name, but I can't find it. But please send me another message because he gave us a fix for the Warzone thing. Where he's like, just don't touch the Xbox button. We've been getting in games. It's amazing. He's like, when you boot up Warzone, don't touch your Xbox button. So join the parties and everything before you actually fire up the game. And we've been getting booted way less.
Dude, what a legend.
It's amazing. So the dude's an absolute legend, dude. I sent it in the thread, but I looked at the thing. There's like fucking 500 messages right now, so I can't find it. But the dude's a legend. You know who you are. Sorry, I'm not
It was
forgetting,
one
but I
of our
will.
homies in the Xbox thread?
No, it's one of it. Just a dude that a Stoker, dude. A Stoker, bro.
right,
So it's a
right.
Stoker who
nice.
listens, who's an absolute legend. So thank you, dude. Thank you to you for that
Nice,
fix.
dude.
Really helped us out.
That's huge, dude. Wow.
Yeah.
Saving our lives.
It's amazing.
Big point of consternation dealing with that. Chris, who's your legend of the week?
Legend is mom.
Nice.
Monica, she's a good lady. She's been, we went on the honeymoon and then I was also gone this past weekend. She looked after the dog, saved us some ching. My dog fucking loves partying at her place. She pulls up, she knows exactly where she's at. She gets all excited, runs upstairs to go like to my mom's room. Her and her boyfriend Greg take great care of her. And also mom is just, it's not just because of the dog thing. She's the best. She's so fun. She's just always great to talk to. And yeah, just wanted to give her kudos on the pod. Love you, mom.
She's the best, dude. Your mom is like the best mom, like a second mom to everyone. And dude, her house, dude, let's be honest, bro. Your mom is the best. And she has curated a vibe at her house that is just, no wonder your dog fucking loves it. You couldn't not love it down there,
It's
dude.
chef's
It's the
kiss.
bomb.
It
Chef's
restored me to
kiss.
sanity. I was struggling, and then COVID hit. I moved down there, and I came out of it feeling ready for a heavyweight title fight. It was like she built me up, dude. That house has a power to it.
So great. And Greg grilling, dude, the shades just
Exactly, dude. He is a grill master. It's awesome.
so good, dude.
Oh yeah, he
So
could throw
good.
down. He made us some fish tacos, and it was like he caught the fish.
Yeah.
He caught the fish. She was like, "Look, you can only have two because this fish is precious right now." And I was like, "Hey, buddy, I'm happy for any of it." Yeah. And then my other legend of the week is via Grady's recommendation. He told me about Mike Posner, who I've been listening to a lot. It's two of my favorite songs of all time, "Cooler Than Me" and "I Took a Pill in Ibiza." Both great songs. Dude, the dude walked across the country.
Oh,
He Forrest Gumped it. He walked across the country, and Grady was telling me about it. And then when he was in like Arizona, started on the East Coast, when he got to Arizona, he got bit by a snake, lost all movement in his legs, had to like relearn to walk for a couple of weeks, and then plopped himself back down and finished the walk.
Whoa.
Yeah, and I'm just like, I like it. He just, like you listen to a Pill and a Bees and you're like, oh, this dude's like, he's trying to be as honest as he can be. And he's trying to do honest things in all parts of his life. Walking across the country, like, that's good, honest work. He's chasing something, and I really respect it, and he has the follow through to do it. So, thank you, Mike Posner.
Great experience.
Chad, what's your quote of the week?
My quote of the week is it's from MacGruber. I can't remember. Oh yeah, he's talking to Brian Felipe. He's like, and then I told her not for long, and then we rammed. You what? I rammed her. Sorry, I rammed her. I don't want to use the F word because I don't want to diminish its beauty in any way. But fuck, man. All right, let me try it again. And then I told her not for long, and then we rammed. You what? I rammed her. I don't want to use the F word because I don't want to diminish its beauty in any way, but it was fucking great, and I've never felt that way about a bone session before.
Nice. That's coming from the heart. That's nice. Strider.
My quote is, success is not final, failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Winston Churchill.
Beautiful. Chris, what's your quote of the week?
His gentleness was uncompromising. Because he would not compete for dominance, he was indomitable.
Whoa. What is
Yeah.
that?
That's from a book called The Dispossessed.
Mm.
And yeah, it's just like, whoa, that's a
Did you read it?
whole other. I got 70 pages left. And it's like a whole other way, like, to think about masculinity that way, dude. That's pretty crazy.
Nice.
I never thought about it like that. It's pretty cool.
That's nice. Mine is from Pancho Villa, and I got it from Grady. He told me this at the gym. I guess Pancho Villa was a revolutionary in Mexico, right? He's fighting the fight. And I guess he did some dicey stuff once he got some power and was really, going to the end on it. Like he did some things that a person would not be proud of. And it seems like a lot of people in that position do that stuff. But when he got ambushed and assassinated, he's with a bunch of his security and they lit him and his team up and he was dying. And he turned to his security and goes, "Hey, this can't be the end. Tell everybody I said something badass." Or something along those lines. Like he didn't have anything badass to say, but he was like, "Hey, keep the myth up and keep the inspiration up. They need it." And he's like, "Just tell them I said something." I think that's what he said.
That's
tell them
great.
I said something. And I love that. It's like cheeky and still his heart's in the right place. Chad, what's your phrase of the week for getting after it?
My sweater's too big.
Yeah, this girl's just gonna put you in some sheets, bro.
No, yeah.
You gonna be swimming, dog.
yeah.
You gonna be swimming.
No, I meant that in a good way. Like I was stoked.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, not in a
okay.
negative way.
I don't mean a negative. No, it's a good place to end up. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's
more
good.
cloth. You can't argue with more cloth.
Dude, everybody wants to be swimming in sheets. It's
Dude,
There's room for two
It's
in
like
that
a Lenny
sweater, bro.
Kravitz song.
dude, good visual.
Let's go.
Strider, what's your phrase of the week for getting after it?
Probably sucking and fucking and making money.
Did you make that up?
Sucking and fucking and making money.
Where'd you come up
I
with
don't.
that?
It's what we do. It's what I do, bro.
How'd you come up with that?
It's my
No, I know it's
that's
to be
valet
true.
shit, dude. We always say that. Hey, what are we gonna do today? We're gonna be sucking, fucking, making money. Let's go. And then we get out there for the shift. And I
The
got
rhythm of it's like David Mamet.
it's amen. And now that I'm assistant managing, I gotta tell the young guys, step into my office. And there's no office. I just go and they go, where? I go, come over here. Come here.
It's a headspace.
Here, get in my bubble right now. Get in my bubble. Get close to me. They go, I don't know about that. I go, just get over here. We can be sucking, fucking, making money today. And they look at me and they go, all right. And I go, all right, go pull that car up. Let's go, baby.
Dude, that's some dad shit, bro.
You got
the
it,
energy
dude.
right now.
Yeah. So, and it's good. It's Friday night right now, dude. We're smashing, bro. We just did a great pod. Chad got the dub. I didn't get last. Chris, you had a great list. And right now I'm just sucking and fucking making money, dude.
Chris, what's your phrase of the week for getting after it?
Ski season, Olympics coming up. Bombing it.
Let's go. Hey, shout out Nagano Olympics N64.
Dude, I was thinking about
The
the
Winter
Olympics
Olympics
games. I used to
game,
rent
bro.
those ones.
That's a rental one
Yeah,
for
you don't
sure.
buy that
Yeah.
shit. No, it's too
It
seasonal.
was actually incredibly difficult.
It's hard. I tried to do like the long ski jump.
Dude, some of them you couldn't figure out. Like you do like the skeleton and you'd be like, the buttons are broken on this. There's no one who could figure out how to do this.
Yeah.
Dude, you know what game I thought was like, I was like, this is the sickest game, but I don't think it actually was, is SSX Tricky. You know what I
That
mean?
was a pretty dope game.
But I
music
think
was good.
the way it's presented, you're like, this is gonna be the sickest game of all time. Then you play it and you're like, kind of like,
And it suffered in comparison to 1080, which I think is still
1080, yeah, 1080 was the
fucking good
shit.
game.
I think 1080
yeah.
is still the premier snowboarding game.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know. When
Silver
you
Surfer.
charge up and then the song would come on and be like, tricky, tricky. And then you're like,
Oh right, yeah, good call, good call.
it kind of made like, maybe it was a mediocre game, but for me, it like, just the excitement that you would get because then you'd start
Yeah.
being boosted.
Yeah.
The
1080
boost.
was sick though.
My phrase of the week, I'm going to piggyback off your quote of the week. It's a Flava Flav, similar, exact same sentiment from the song He Got Game, which is one of my favorite songs ever. And he says, don't let a win get to your head or a loss get to your heart.
It's the best way to be.
Flav, too. Flava Flav has, if you only know him from like his later career, I don't think people understand that he was like a really compelling artist
Yeah.
before that. Yeah.
Fucking writing some poignant shit and making it accessible.
Poignant as fuck. And I think this episode was poignant as fuck. It was nostalgic as fuck.
Hell yeah.
And it brought us back to our childhoods. And I hope it does that for you guys too.
That was a good place to end.
Beautiful.
You know what, guys? I've changed my mind. JT wins.
No, you can't do that.
Maximus!
You can't do that.
May I join you? May I join you?
You can't do that.
Where do you plan? No, it's not real. It's not real. But where do you plan to release? Before the fight, I would care to join you for a moment and find my own peace in this life of battle. Yeah. Fired up, dude. Not going to jack off tonight, but if I was, I'd be thinking about all you guys. All right. Love you guys. I love you fuckers. Dude, when you cuss at the end of telling someone something nice, I love you, you son of a bitch.
It's the best.
I love you, you dumb piece of shit. Is there something you can say too mean after saying I love you to someone that it takes away the I love you?
Look, you're my son, you stupid fucking cuck.
I love you, you pathetic little scumbag. We always say scumbag's the worst.
That's
thing
the
about
bad
that
word.
song.
Another good one is also just you jerk. You fucking jerk.
We always said a good way if you're arguing with someone
Doesn't
if you just preface your comeback, if you just go like talk some shit, say something.
Dude, your dick is just wrong and everything. Dude, your list was shit today, dude. Your list, bro. I couldn't believe you blew it, dude. You blew your list, bro.
Listen, bitch.
It's the best, dude.
Yeah, if you say listen, bitch, and you say bitch the right way, it's over. You got to bend the rights.
That's amazing, dude. Our buddy, we have to give a shout out to our buddy Greg, who won our fantasy league, and he
Unbelievable season.
Bro,
Unbelievable. Greatest fantasy season in history.
And somebody said something. It was so funny. They're like, we're trying to messed up on a stat or something like that about his game, and he goes, "You stupid bitch," and it was the funniest thing in the world, bro. He wrote 2 stupid. We were all like, he did 2 stupids. It's genius for the 2. It was-
What? And just he put the comma in and everything.
Yeah, he did.
And you just could really be like, you stupid bitch.
And then real quick, this is tradition now. We got to pop one out.
Oh yeah,
I can't eat that shit, dude.
I've been wanting to try this because it sounds horrible.
Sadist. No, wait, that's masochistic, Chris. Is it masochistic when you do it to yourself?
I was
Yeah.
in the shower the other day. I was like, I can never remember.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know.
Say this is when you want to hear.
But I'm probably a little bit of both. You're definitely a sadist the way you play GTA.
I'm a masochist.
Really?
Big time.
Maybe a little bit of both.
Yeah, I don't think you have
I
to
don't
say
think
this
I'm
funny.
Actually, I think-
You don't have to say
No.
this funny about it.
The fact that you ice bath, you're masochistic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sonny wouldn't eat this.
One, 1, 2, 3, bottoms up.
I only took a nibble. Oh, dude, it's like ass, bro. It's ass, bro.
Eat the whole thing.
It's ass, dude.
Eat the whole thing, dude. Come on.
It tastes so bad.
It's for our art, dude. Oh my god, that's so good.
I can't eat it all. Here, try, here, dude.
Look, it's not good, but
I can't eat that.
it's not that bad.
All right, put it back. Put it back.
It looks like a piece of like a fucking fish's body.
It looks like beef jerky or fish jerky. It just looks like jerky.
Sorry, guys. We're eating some beef liver.
It's not.
Dude, I reached out to Liver King. Do you see his response?
Yeah.
Dude, Liver King's
What'd he say?
interested in coming on the pod.
Oh, baby, get on it.
But, you know, in a couple of months.
Tell Liver
He's
King I'm
like,
sorry.
Primal.
Is it gonna be?
So grateful you messaged me about this. And I was like, dude, thank you, Liver
Amazing,
King.
dude.
Looking forward to it.
I always address him as Liver. Every sentence I say to him, it starts with Liver King or thank you, Liver King.
Dude, amazing, bro. That's amazing, dude.
I hope he's shirtless.
You're treating him like a king. That's how you would
I
talk
do.
to him.
All right, dudes. Good shit.
All right, later.
These guys are really nice. You